Let's toast to this. Let's take over to this. In time, I've had some friends, but this is where life begins. Let's roll up, let's roll one for us. There's nothing left to discuss. This is where we should be. All of my crew with me. And it feels so good to trust. Cause no one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love, no love. No one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love. I've been through a lot of cliques, a lot of teams, a lot of shit have been dragged out, have been crossed over. I live cream, my mate hits, my team supreme, they fucking with me. Heartfelt is a movement, Hebrews a nation. We kill it, we ain't just doing it, and we chemical with this bond shit. Stick together like an omelet, and my OGs on top of me, they say rain free but properly. We keep it hot like potpourri, but stay low key like a hockey league. Stay cooking on sun like Paula Dean. On blast, can't no win this. Focus, we bout our business, and we killing niggas that witness it. The game fucked up, we fixing it. My team like a pack full of pixie sticks, and living color, we living it. And after this right here, hey man, kill this shit. The whole world gon' feel this shit. Let's toast to this. Let's take over to this. In time, I've had some friends, but this is where life begins. Let's roll up, let's roll one for us. There's nothing left to discuss. This is where we should be. All of my crew with me. And it feels so good to trust. Cause no one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love, no love. No one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love. I'm like, man, what the hell?
You are now rocking on Blast Radio Atlanta, home with $5 spin and #1 station for independent artists.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the Truth Session, you don't get no realer than this.
Motherfucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
It don't. Y'all know it.
Y'all see us, though. I don't know. You might have seen me on Feed My Face.
Hey, look, man. I'm not gonna stop feeding my face because I'm fucking hungry. I told y'all I waited all damn day for this pizza, man. And look, man, I'm no promoter or advocate for Marco's Pizza, but you already know how we feel about that shit around here.
Yeah, Marco.
And on Blast Radio. So, man, I had to get them few bites in before we hopped up on this damn mic, man, for real. But look, man, we got a great show lined up for y'all. Man, we got Gabe Lustman coming through. I got Jay Thurst, Snap Judgment,
right,
coming through. We just gonna kick it, man. We gonna vibe out to some music, man. We got a couple new songs, of course, to play. And it's just a vibe today, man. I'm on some chill shit, man.
Right.
The rain, it's raining, it's ugly,
it's nasty outside.
We can talk about whatever y'all chime in, whatever y'all want to talk about, of course. And you already know what it is, man. I'm gonna play a couple songs, wait for some people to get up in here, and then me and Jason will come back and let y'all know how our week went.
You ain't really bumping, your name ain't really moving shit. If we talking money, then you know shit. You ain't really popping, then your name ain't really moving shit. If we talking money, then you know I'm speaking fluid. Band diamonds on my neck, it got me cooler than a cooler kid. I was always different, playing kicking with the cooler kids. Slime just weed, it got me feeling like a soldier slam. Fuck a nigga hating, and the niggas that he's rolling with. Knew I've been the man, but now he tell me down, really him. Knew I've been the nigga, what it is. I just met her, some but she would swallow all my kids. Remember I was homeless, I ain't had nowhere to live. Trapping on the telly made me go to hell lick. Hey, life is what you make it in my city, sweet like jelly now. Did this on my own, so nothing really you can tell me now. Acting like I owe it, cause the pussy's getting better now. They call it her blessing. I think she feel it differently now. I just want the triple people wanna get the run around. If you where I'm from, they see you up now, they won't take you down. Niggas hating me when there's so many things they hate around. I'm always getting green, I'm with the teenage G's and gangsters now. Niggas play with me, then after that ain't no one play around. Last week you was hating when you see me, I'm your nigga down. Fuck the head, nigga, I just need like 7 digits. Hey, fuck the head, nigga, I just need like 7 digits. I got racks all in my pockets, I don't ever use a wallet. If I want it, gotta copy, you can see I'm really ballin'. Yesterday, we get a ballin', split the back, I double back like acrobats, or what you call it. Boy, I do this for the fatty, for the cheddar, for the guala. Ain't no switching, and I'm telling, free the gang and free the fellas. Violated, crack is smelling, cause you're Cali, I'm a Helen. I'm dying, I'm feeling, I'm that nigga that's a parent, cause I'm different, they have jealous. Hey. You ain't really poppin', then you maybe really moving shit. If we talking money, then you know I'm speaking fluent. Big diamonds on my neck, it got me cooler than a cooler kid. I was always different, play kicking with the cooler kids. Slime to this beat, it got me feeling like I'm Soldier Slim. Fucking nigga hating than the niggas that he's rolling with. So I get the man, but now they tell me that I'm really him. You I've been the man, but now they tell me that I'm hey. Yeah. Shots out the spirit. Hey. Yeah.
You are now rocking the Long Blast Radio Atlanta, home with $5 spin and #1 station for independent artists.
Hey kid, are you kidding me?
Chillin' silence, thinking about it. Well, everything went wrong. Should've seen signs a long time ago, girl, that's all. Everything felt weird and it was out the blue, baby, yeah, that's all. Well, I've been coming home, rather than nobody, then I constantly get it wrong. Bitch, gon' bring the tears to me, this just my bed to sit on. No more crying on my shoulder. Oh, it's something new, I guess I just couldn't. It's something new, I guess I just couldn't protect your feelings plus mine excess. I know you let it off, that's that. She wasn't perfect, I guess I you move on to the next one. Feel like I was trapped, no hands. We should both live life, no stress. Make a million up the pain, no sweat. We was never meant to be in that stage. I guess I know better. I guess I want better for you. And for me too, another Billy, till I'm see through. How they coming with me? I don't need you. Put myself together, feeling better. That's how we do. I'm on broke before. Don't need that no more. For that shit, I'm leaving the score. Gotta get baggage good. I just knew my heart would fall. Feel like she did. I'm all out injecting, I'm injecting all the semen and no bitches I don't know. Honestly, could give a fuck. All the moment I was stuck. Can't live like that no more. This pain inside of my heart is slowly fading. Bitch, I'm up. Your little kid won't tell you nothing. So don't come back for nothing. I've been coming home, rather than nobody, then I constantly get it wrong. Bitch, gon' bring the tears to me, this just my bed to sit on. I'm crying on my shoulder. Oh, it's something new, I guess I just couldn't. It's something new, I guess I just couldn't protect your feelings plus mine excess. I know you let it off, that's that. Shit, I'm perfect, I guess I feel move on to the next one. Feeling that was trapped, no hands. She gon' live life, no stress. Make a million up the pain, no sweat. We was never meant to be in that sweat. I guess I want better for you. And for me too.
Hey man, that shit right there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so look, man, and that's my people, man. Kid Carter knew better. Y'all make sure, man, y'all check him out. He on Instagram. I want to say it's Kid Carter. Y'all should be able to find him or whatever, man. I appreciate my fam, Sade, 2 Queens, 1 Kitchen for submitting that track to us last week, man. I apologize that I didn't get that thing on y'all. Excuse me, why I wiped the crust, the goddamn Parmesan crust up off my face and shit. But look, Man, that song was cold. I might play that motherfucker again tonight. Look,
I did like that. I like that.
I mean, y'all know I love the R&B shit too. So, you know, I like to switch it up a little bit. Man, we always get a lot of people who submit the hip hop and, you know, the hardcore rap shit or whatever like that, man. I like a little pop and the R&B vibe. So, I definitely appreciate that, man. And of course, I appreciate my artists that like to switch it up and shit too. Because, you know, man, we a radio station. We want all type of music. You feel me?
For sure.
Hell yeah. So, man, but on another note, man, what have we done since the last time we spoke to y'all? My week was boring as hell. I didn't do too much of anything. It was real chill and it was real relaxing. Better yet, it was very peaceful. It was very necessary. And yeah, man, look, and while I was sitting there chilling on my own, reflecting, I realized that I deserve a little bit more time to sit and chill and reflect. Reflect on my own or whatever. So, you know, man, of course, invite us to all of y'all events. But you know, we're gonna be I'm gonna be a little touch and go come August or whatever. So, you know, man, just because we all deserve that little bit of time for ourselves to kind of relax, chill out, restructure, rethink, you know, man, recalibrate, you know. For real. So, but yeah. So the weekend, I didn't do anything at all, man. And we supposed to get out this weekend too. We fucked around and fell asleep. That's a damn shame. We got to do better. But you know,
I mean, but we deserve it.
Look, man, we work a lot. We do. We work a lot, man. We work on the station a lot, and we in these streets a lot. And so, you know, man, sometimes that shit just catch up to you.
You get a break. You need a break every now.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree with that. So, you know, my weekend was chill, but you got to spend a lot of time with Cam.
I got a chance to spend some time with my little man. Like I said, we went out. So Friday we did mini golf. Saturday we did whitewater. And then Sunday, man, we went to see what did we go to see? The Means or something like that. So me and Karen, we did father son time, you know what I'm saying?
Hit the scene. I feel that.
Yeah, it was cool.
No, that's lit. Quality time is definitely good, man. You know, like I love seeing fathers with their children. Shout out to my fam, Nick Lavelle, because he's another dad that I constantly see, like, you know, posting photos with his kids and going out and doing outings and shit like that, man. Shout out to DJ Do It, man. You know, my fam, another one. Love seeing him around his kids, supporting his kids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, fathers, if you can, take that time and spend that time with your kids. It's important for sure. And it definitely make a difference in their upbringing and, you know, even in their adult life and some of the decisions that they make and things that they choose. So, you know, just make sure, man, you out here being the best you that you could be. And you staying close with your family.
Take care.
Yeah, really. Man. Absolutely, man. Shout out to my brother Dre Bills. Dre Bills in the building. Like I said, man, we got a great show lined up for y'all, man. I got my fam, Thurst coming up in here. Snap Judgment, man. He's a clown. He's a fool, man. Yeah. You know, I definitely love his energy. He do a lot of hosting gigs. He got a show of Apply Pressure that he do as well. And so, man, we're going to chop it up, and we're going to see how he got his whole media game going on or whatever, man. We got Gabe Lustman coming in here, man. The homie, he verified on IG, man. He got some really dope music. Now, look, this thing. I got this thing where, like, I try not to listen to artists that I haven't heard before. Right. If I haven't heard them before, then I won't listen to their music before they come because I like to give a real natural reaction to the music or whatever like that. But I had an opportunity to hear like a snippet of one of Gabe's songs because I shared it in, you know, one of our posts or whatever. I'm like, oh man, I didn't know. So look,
you know.
So man,
that's the only thing I listen to. Just that one song. So
absolutely. So man, I got 3 songs from Gabe that we're gonna premiere tonight. So man, y'all stay tuned for that. Man, what's up, Scribbles? My fam checked in. Look, man, everybody falling through these interviews. They gonna start at 8:00, and until then, man, we just kind of vibing. We talking about a little bit of everything, man. I'm playing some new music for y'all, man. I feel like I really wanna run that new Better back. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, man. Y'all make sure y'all rock with my fam, Kid Carter. Y'all support his movement. Man, he be out here in Atlanta, but I want to say he like in Alabama or something like that. But he be out here in the A performing and doing a whole lot of different things, man. And look, man, if y'all love his music, make sure y'all support him. So he can
Let
get
them
out
know.
here
Let them know where you heard it at.
and tap in with us. Y'all already know what it is, man. Girl Big Show.
I am just a seaweed.
Right, on Blast Radio 11, man. It's the Truth Session.
Hey, Gabe, are you kidding me?
Thinking about it, where everything went wrong. Should've seen signs a long time ago, girl, that's all. Everything felt weird and it was out the blue, baby, yeah, that's all. Well, I've been coming home, rather than nobody, then I constantly get it wrong. Bitch, gon' bring the tears to me, this just my bed to sit on. No more crying on my shoulder. It's something new, I guess I just couldn't. It's something new, I guess I just couldn't protect your feelings plus my excess. I know you had enough, that's that. I should've known better, I guess I won't better. She wasn't perfect, I guess I you move on to the next one. Feeling that was trapped, no hips. She gon' live life, no stress, make a million up the pain, no sweat. We was never meant to be in that space. I guess I know better, I guess I want better for you. Went for me too, another pilly. Till I'm see-through, how they coming with me? I don't need you. Put myself together, feeling better, that's how we do. I'm a girl before, don't need that no more. For that shit, I'm leaving the store. Gotta get back to school, I just do my own feel like CD. Why they checking out, they checking all the scene and the bitches I don't know. Honestly, could give a fuck. How they moving, I was stuck. Came in like that, I'm on. This pain inside of my heart is slowly fading. Bitch, I'm up. No kid won't tell you nothing, so don't come back for nothing.
I like the beer.
Keep the beer, man. Rather than nobody, then I constantly get it wrong. Bitch, gon' bring the tears to me, this just my bed to sit on. Crying on my shoulder. It's something new, I guess I just couldn't. It's something new, I guess I just couldn't protect your feelings plus my excess. I know you had enough, that's that. I should've known better, I guess I won't better. Shit wasn't perfect, I guess I you move on to the next one. Feeling that was trapped, no hips. She gon' live life, no stress, make a million up the pain, no sweat. We was never meant to be in that space. I guess I know better, I guess I want better for you. Went for me too.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the Truth Session, you don't get no realer than this.
You gotta give me some drops, bro.
Drops.
Yeah, man. I can't just be playing myself over here. You know what I'm saying? Now you became goddamn co-host of it.
Hell yeah, you know what it is.
Oh man, I do. I know I'm on the grass for this fucking pizza, man.
Quick, comfy, leaning, slouching, chilling on the throne. I've been pushing, moving, hustling, trying to bring it home. Got my queen set the throne, bro. Just give me the crown. Let me put the crown on. Sitting crooked, comfy, leaning, slouching, chilling on the throne. I've been pushing, moving, hustling, grooving, trying to bring it home. Got my queen set the throne, bro. Just give me the crown. This shit been a long time coming. It's election day, busy been running. Eating for the leeches cause they blood suckers. Doing what I want, yeah, I'm a motherfucker. Crown tilted on me like a G. My niggas bloodhounds, yeah, they hunt with me. Road warrior, take it OT. The rifle that I use stand about 3 feet. King Leonidas, I'm like 300. Anywhere I go, I'm staying, yeah, I stay blunted. Like first I came, I got my own money. She don't think I'm the queen and she get nothing from it. I be put the crown on, sitting TV personality, slouching, chilling on the throne. I've been pushing, moving, trying to bring it home. Got my queen set the throne. Just give me the crown. Let me put the crown on, sitting crooked, comfy, leaning, slouching, chilling on the throne.
Yeah, and
pushing, hustling, trying to bring it home. Got my queen set the throne, bro. Just give me the crown. Power plays, all I make is power moves. My niggas don't fix shit, but they got power.
Have your IMDb.
Catch me lacking, that's a dumb move. They fixing guns on niggas.
I know, right?
Old tools, niggas old news. I'm pushing the old school.
I need a couple bills, cameos, you know, girl Big Show.
Crime and someone with me, they won't tell. And if the car won't drive, they jump out with me, we both bail. A king does not have to live his voice to be heard. And I ain't got no time to support this, that's my word. Word, I'm words you just deserve. A boy,
First off, we need to give us a sponsorship. Goddamn.
Right.
Just send me up my inauguration or whatever the fuck it is y'all gotta give me. I don't mind it. I need to throw.
I want a sponsorship.
Out here playing this shit. I'm just gonna put it out. Me, my nigga Mike, my nigga Frank, we on some all other shit over here. Y'all ain't ready.
Yeah.
Real Detroit nigga to the full of the street, 1, 3, and the 3rd, my nigga. We get down, Motown all day. That's your boy.
You been all over.
Yeah.
You are now rocking on Blast Radio Atlanta, home with $5 spin and your #1 station for independent artists.
Man, so y'all already know I had to play my brother Dre Bills, man. Y'all check that out. Goddamn Crown.
Crown.
Yeah, man, that shit lit, man. That's another one of my faves, you know, next to Love movie. And then we played that Kid Carter, New Better. We played that thing again, man. I had to spin that thing back one more give.
It was good.
Y'all check out Kid Carter, man. He's on IG. Check out my brother. He's definitely on IG. Dre_Bills. And then, you know, Kid Carter is at Kid Carter. He might have something after that, but I promise you, if you start with that, you'll find him. And that's Kid with 2 D's, KIDD. So y'all rock with these independent artists, man. They have so much amazing music, man. And it's spinning right on Blast Radio Atlanta. Let me tell y'all something. Now, y'all wouldn't believe. I ain't gonna tell y'all my secret. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna share with y'all my secret because I fuck with y'all, and y'all know y'all fuck with us, and so I'm gonna share this little secret with y'all. So, like right now, on the radio station, the Live 365, it's on fucking auto DJ, right? And all we crank out is fucking hits, man.
Right.
Which means that all that we really get submitted to our station is fucking hits, man. Which means y'all are the fucking truth. Like, and that's some real shit. For real. Because like it's amazing that we get people who tune in and they listen to the station or whatever like that, and we don't have to set up playlists or do anything like that or whatever. Yeah, because man, we just playing some dope ass music or whatever like that. So I'm glad that y'all get an opportunity to hear a little bit of a different variety. Some of our faves, because that's typically what I play during the show. Of course, and everybody who decided to pay that $5 to get that song spun live. But man, we play a whole lot of our faves, a lot of the artists that we, you know, really connected with, and a lot of the music that really, you know, like that we rock to for real, man. Y'all see how we be in here, you know, like we know they damn lyrics and all type of shit. We be in here,
really
like
to your shit. We playing your shit outside of the radio station.
We definitely, man. I think we one of the one radio station that definitely take the time to listen to all of what goes behind the story of independent artists,
right?
Because you know it's the music, of course, but it's a story that goes behind the music as well. And so it's amazing when we get to sit down with certain people and we get to listen to some of the things they've been through or some of the things that brought them to where they at.
And you kind of understand like why their music is what it is. So
absolutely, man. And then you see the hunger and you see like the tenacity and the persistence and the drive to really get out here and go get it or whatever. And man, let me tell y'all, that's just it's amazing. It's admirable to me, man. That's something that I really always felt like should be acknowledged, and that's a lot of reason why we do On Blast Radio. You know, there's a lot of reasons behind my show on the platform, and it's a whole lot of reason behind the whole platform in general, right? And so, man, I just want to thank everybody who send in their music. I thank everybody who follow instructions. Man, that's one of the most important things that you can do out here when you maneuvering in this industry. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of reasons that you can get overlooked. Don't get overlooked because you don't like to read, or because you can't follow instructions, or because you don't want to take the time to even follow directions or whatever. You know,
save you some time.
So absolutely, man.
Read that thing one time.
A lot of times, everything that you need, it be right there in front of you, man. Everything that you need is really within you. So you know, you really just gotta make sure that you go out here and you seek. Yeah, I paused on that one just so you can really think about that. You know what I'm saying? Let that sink in for y'all. But you know, moving forward, I want to shout out our sponsors for sure, man. Definitely shout out to my stylist, man, the hair goddess. Y'all follow her on Instagram. She keep me super duper fly. Y'all catch her this Saturday at our Media Day Explosion over at Kai's and Cole. She's gonna be one of the vendors there, man. She have a whole lot of different products, hair products, jewelry, beads, and things like that. Natural body and hair care type of things. So y'all definitely tap in with her. Shout out to 101 TKO Radio, man. Shout out to Cypher Rules Radio. Shout out to 105.7 The Phase. Right. Shout out to the Atlanta Online Radio Hub, man. Shout out to Big Talk, Big Game. Man. Shout out to Slip Radio. Shout out to all my people who tapping in with us this Saturday, man. We got over 8 media outlets that are going to be in the building doing free interviews. Now, don't get me wrong, man. It's going to cost you to get inside. But you get to tap in with like multiple media outlets. You get to sit down and get interviews, man. That footage, of course, will be promoted and shared. And of course, man, you have a lot of opportunities just to network with different people in the industry, man. All my business owners, my entrepreneurs, man, my entertainers. Look, all of y'all come out, man, and y'all fuck with us. And you definitely don't want to miss it. It's definitely going to be worth it, man. Great drinks, great food, great atmosphere, or whatever, man. We're going to have some killer performances. So our performances, man, they're curated, it's not none of that lip singing, none of that, man, hookahs, 420, all that, man. You already know, man. Y'all come and fuck with us, man. Kai's and Cole's, the flyer is all over our page, man. It's all over our Instagram. It's all over our Facebook. We got that Eventbrite popping off, man. All you gotta do is click the link in my bio, my personal bio, or the On Blast Radio page bio. Look, man, and y'all tap in with us, bro. Because I'm telling you, man, it's going to be crazy lit, and you don't want to miss out on the opportunities for you to even just be able to interact. Like, okay, so look, the first thing, a lot of these radio stations, they charge up from $100 and some odd dollars to do an interview. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to have an opportunity to sit down with 8 different stations at one time or whatever like that, man, is amazing. I mean, and that's just today, man. Today is fucking Tuesday. We still got people signing up, man. Vendors, if you're interested in coming and vending, hit us up, man. This event is gonna be amazing, like for real.
I don't. Sometimes I don't understand why people just don't. They don't see the value in, what I'm saying, what we offering. Like it's crazy. Like you go anywhere else. And you're going to pay a ticket, real ticket.
Let me tell you something, man. A lot of people aren't about business type of things, though, man. A lot of people want to go out and they want to party and they want to have a good time or whatever. But let me tell y'all the great thing about our event. You get to do that. Wow, networking and promoting and showcasing your business, your brand, your talent. We actually have a segment. We'll have an hour where, we're going to allow people to come up and actually introduce themselves and their business and everything like that to everybody, their social media, so that people can come and check them out. You know what I'm saying? We got some activities and things like that we're going to do that's going to help our networking and our bonding and our talking to one another, because people like to come and stand around and look at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, man, we got some dope ass performers that's gonna come and that's gonna really give you a show. But not only that, man, we not just about to kill y'all with performances and kill y'all with all the things that make coming out mundane or coming out and networking mundane. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to have a good time. So, man, we're gonna do some networking, man. We're gonna do some partying. We're gonna have some performances. We're gonna party some more. We're gonna do some introductions, man. We're gonna have some interviews, man. We're gonna have some photographers there, and we're gonna just vibe and we're gonna have a good time. More so than anything. So let me tell y'all, man.
Opportunity to get all this content you can get.
Look, man, I say a good $75 to $100 day. For you to really get out, tap in, and really help your business. Like I said, man, 8 different media outlets, and that's just right now today. That typically interviews range $50 to $250, $500. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to miss out on the opportunity for you to tap in with these folks. So look, man, tell a friend to make sure they tapping in. Kai's and Cole's this Saturday, man. On Blast Radio presents the Ultimate Media Explosion.
Yeah.
It's going down.
For sure.
Word. It's definitely going down. Look, and I told y'all, man, we got Gabe Lustman coming up, 8 o'clock. Man, I'm gonna play some more music so I can finish stuffing my face with this pizza. Hey, man, look, we're just gonna have a good night, man. I hope y'all vibing and y'all chilling with us, man. This is a throwback, man. We ain't played this one in a minute, man. My girl Slay Day, Dangerous Love.
Say that. I just feel like it really got me fucked up. And all the game plan really got me going up. And all the time we working on trust, but instead you wanna turn around and fuck with these hoes. Is it worth it? Doing shit cheating out of purpose. Try to leave me hurting and it's working. Yeah, so I know my purpose. Yeah, I done bossed up on a nigga. Now I bitch gone and she makes 6 figures. I ain't had to do a single nigga, 6 niggas. I'ma live my life the same way without you niggas. Yeah, they playing a dirty game and that's facts. I'll never ever even do you like that. You're playing a dangerous game, yeah. Can't even look at you the same. My mind going crazy, been thinking about you lately, but baby, yeah. I'm riding, you know we vibing, ain't we fun? I'm started, I'm with the shit, no problems, yeah. See me and you. We two different people. Had to minus you cause the grind wasn't equal. I just feel like you really got me fucked up. And all the game playing really got me going up. And all the time we working on trust, but instead you wanna turn around and fuck with these hoes. Is it worth it? Doing shit cheating out of purpose. Try to leave me hurting and it's working. So I know my purpose. Yeah, I done bossed up on a nigga. Now I bitch gone and she making 6 figures. I ain't had to do a single nigga, 6 niggas. I'ma live my life the same way without you niggas. Yeah, we playing a dirty game and that's facts. I'll never ever even do you like that. You're playing a dangerous thing, yeah. Can't even look at you the same. My mind going crazy, been thinking about you lately, my baby, yeah.
Alright, look, man, I got another song for y'all while I go grab me some water, man. Y'all stay tuned. It's my fam VK the Don, man, with Average, goddamn.
I've been screaming that Don shit since
That done shit.
first came out. No nigga be capping on like they be thinking this shit like sweet cause I be singing this shit. Rapping to the latest, but I really do this shit.
I had to run it up. She had me up like a lunch. I told that bitch you another one. You ain't this special, you better one. All of my losses be listening. She nigga walk with the best one. Do I be walking with Esma? Up front of south with some legends. I get you up and I'm checking them.
Come here.
I'm on the road with some killers. Lied to my mama, I told you to kill her. Back on the block cause it feels familiar. I won't keep on telling, stay out of the trench. Keep up the time cause he know I be busy. Ask him the time, he gon' say it's a me. I know you be peeping emotion. This ain't a drip, I'm too deep in the ocean. This ain't undercoated. Shit, I just be heating up the motor. Shit, I be rapping, get verified. I know some niggas on IG got fair time.
Yeah, they got fake time.
Some of you niggas be flexing, you really ain't about it. I heard through the grapevine. You owe me some money, you know how this shit gotta go. I can't go out like no hoe. Early the one on the dapper done. I can't be treated like average. You ain't the news on the cash. I can't be treated like average. Give me that bitch, I can make a bell. Work a little move, I put loft in the touch. I'm not like them boy who be rapping. Throw on the best in the basket. I'm on my dime and get tested. You gotta know who to trust. I can't be treated like average. You ain't the news on the cash. I can't be treated like average. Give me that bitch, I can make a bell. Work a little move, I put loft in the touch. I'm not like the boy who be rapping. Throw on the best in the basket. I'm on my dime and get tested. You gotta know who to trust. It ain't my fault I was chosen by God. Ain't no facade. I done came more to the top of my pimple. I done put more niggas on. I was way more than get. I done made some mistakes, but I double that pimple. I can't be treated like average. You ain't the news on the cash. I can't be treated like average. Give me that bitch, I can make a bell. Work a little move, I put loft in the touch. I'm not like the boy who be rapping. You ain't the best in the rest. Leave my dime and get tested. You gotta know who to trust. I can't be treated like average. Who ain't the news on the cash? I can't be treated like average. Give me that bitch, I can make a bell. Work a little move, I put loft in the touch. I'm not like the boy who be rapping. You on the best in the basket. Leave my dime and get tested. You gotta know who to trust.
Not for real. Yeah, I'm on the way. You step on the way.
Your bitch on the way.
You are now rocking with All Blacks Radio Atlanta, home on $5 Standing, #1 station for independent artists.
Hey. Nigga said your hole in the way. Goddamn. Yeah. Hey, look, man. So prior to us playing these few songs, my brother, he said that's because some people don't see the value in themselves, Jason. And so that's why some people can't seem to see the value in all of what we're offering because they don't see the value in themselves. I believe it. You know, look, it be like that sometimes, but that's okay. Because the truth of the matter is when you really want it, you're gonna get out here and you're gonna go get it. You're gonna figure out a way. You're gonna find a way, and when that way don't work, or if that way don't work, guess what, man? You're gonna try to figure out another way. And you're gonna keep doing that until till something works out for you, and that's just what we call tenacity, gumption, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like consistency. There you go, man. And drive, determination, persistence, perseverance. You know what I'm saying?
Those words,
like all those wonderful things, man. That's what we call that. And so, look. Those who aren't there aren't meant to be there. That's one thing that I believe. Those who aren't here right now, those who aren't tuned in, guess what? They're not meant to be here because I'm not for everybody. Guess what, Jason, man? You're not for everybody either. So, some people gonna get it and some people not. And it's not our job to force people who don't understand to understand.
We just trying to tap into the people who's seeking out the information.
Hey, look, man, and that's what it is. And so, look, we're definitely platform that loves to help indie artists, man, small businesses, entrepreneurs, man, really anybody with a talent, anybody with a goal, with a dream, man. This is a place for you to come and chill, and we can talk about that. We can talk about anything under the sun, man. We talk about some of everything, man. Life, love, spirituality, goals, setbacks and all those things, man. The good and the bad. We talk about the good and the bad here on the Truth Session. And so, man, I don't want anybody to feel like anything is off limits. And, man, y'all input, it means a whole lot. So we definitely want y'all to start reaching out to us more, man. Visit us on the web, on Blast Radio, Atlanta.com. Definitely call in, man, 678-777-4583. Man, we take calls during the show. Man, don't make me run to my phone right now because it's so in another room. But we do accept calls during the show, man. You will be live on the radio, man. Don't be nervous, don't be scared, because any conversation with us is like chilling, man. Yeah. Just talking to your fam, like real talk. Man, call in and promote yourself, promote your friends, promote your family. And show love to one another, support one another, man, because we do this for y'all. And this platform is a place where y'all really have an opportunity to come and express yourself, man. And I know, man, it's difficult out here because a lot of things cost, man. And some things, they cost so much. And with inflation and all these other things, man, you just got so many other things to think about other than marketing and promoting and things like that. A lot of us resort to doing it ourselves and hoping or praying that one of our friends or family members or somebody that fuck with us, a stranger, will repost and reshare or like and show some love or whatever like that.
But that just ain't the way it goes.
Look, it's not. And so, man, just like we need y'all need platforms like ours that's affordable, that cater to your needs, and look out for the little guy or whatever. I used to be proud to say that our rates were so low or whatever like that, and unfortunately, I'm not anymore. Only because people don't see the value in that. Like they take it as it not having value or of the value being low. But if you follow our movement, you see everything that we do is at a high caliber,
100%.
And I pride myself on getting out here and doing the most with the least, because I don't have everything that everybody else has, man. I get out here with my phone and a fucking phone stabilizer and some lights, you know what I'm saying? And we get out here and we do it or whatever, we've grown from so little to so much, man. And I'm so thankful for everything that we've been able to accomplish and all the lives that we touched and all the artists that we've been able to come in contact with.
We are a prime example that you can definitely get out here and do it with little or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
We did a whole fucking 180 around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm so glad to say that, man, there is so much more to come from us, of course. And I hope that there's so much more to come from y'all. So just like, you know, we out here and we doing this. We want y'all to keep doing what y'all doing, man. Keep sending y'all music in, man. Keep doing the music.
Right.
Keep living the dream. You know, work on it every day. Never give up, man, because that's just not what we do. You know. Just
like Will talk said last week, just being out here in the mix and learning how to move correctly. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the best things one of the best advice he gave last week. Learn how to move correctly, and you'll get to where you need to go.
Absolutely,
straight
man.
Up.
And stay in touch with people. These connections and things that y'all build, man. You know, it's you can tap in once, bro, and you can lose that contact forever because you don't stay with the consistency, man. Everything that you do in life, it needs consistency, but everything in moderation. So you know what I'm saying? It's cool to lax off some things, or you know, and pick up on some other things and switch it around, and man, just. Look, to me, I just feel like get out here and live your life. Get out here and live your life the best way that you know how, man. Nobody can get out here and live it for you. And that's just the truth of the matter. And nobody can, and you shouldn't want anyone to either. So, you know, don't let nobody talk you down. Don't let nobody talk you out of the things that you want to do. You know, don't let nobody belittle your dreams. Don't let nobody make you feel no type of way, man. Because a lot of people, especially the people who try to push you down, you know, and make you feel smaller than you are, man, them people, they feel even smaller than that.
Because they just trying to push that shit on you. Like, absolutely. I can't do it. I know you can't do it.
They just trying to push you beneath them, you know, and they're not at a very high level. And so, you know, just be careful of the people that you have around you, man, and the people that claim that they're rooting for you, because you really don't realize how many people are against you. It be the ones that be right up under you, man. The ones who be rooting you on, saying, "Oh yeah, man, I fuck with you, and I'm so proud of you." But
really gotta be paying attention. Just sit back, you know. Just be quiet sometimes. Just sit back and see how people work, how they move. You be like, "Oh." You'll see it. You'll see it.
Absolutely. So, yo, man, shout out to Smooth Move, shout out to Bass Squad, shout out to Aberdasher, man, Four Corner Studio, Crush Your Visuals, Cozy Candles, man. Don't forget about Media Day, man. It goes down this Saturday, the 23rd. It's from 6 to 12. It's in Marietta. Y'all can tap in with me to get more information. Don't forget Wetfest ATL, man. Y'all follow them on Instagram. That's going down next Saturday, the 30th. Okay, so the 30th, y'all make sure y'all tap in. Man, wet and wild fun. I hope we don't get rained out, man. All this rain that's been happening in Georgia. What's going on here, man? But look, we're gonna have some wet and wild fun for you, man. Like, you know, bikini contests and car washes and, you know, man, water fights and all type of amazing things, fashion shows, and look, man, performances, man, it's crazy. It's bananas. Look, so look, man, y'all just make sure that y'all there, man. It's down at Bonfire. You don't want to miss it, man. Tickets on sale. You can get the link from the Wetfest ATL page, man. You don't want to miss out, man. Shout out to Miss Raindrop, man. Shout out to Get It Big, man. Y'all already know what's going down, man. Look, we're gonna play some damn music. Shit.
Oh my God. At 5 o'clock, talking about what the address and what's the name. I'm like,
yeah, they say that to you when you accepted the calendar invite. All that is in there, and it gives you specific directions and instructions. Which means follow directions and read. Goddamn.
I can be everything you need. I'll make you beg and please.
I see her the Eventbrite link too.
Say the word like 1, 2, 3. I'ma climb on top. I'ma rock your spot. We gon' flip around. I'ma pay you down.
Hey.
I'ma pay you down. I'ma pay you down. Touching your body so gently, fucking so quick they all envy. Then I'm on my pretty heavy, yeah. Little scissors are they ready? Show me you want it steady. All the inches of my body got me feeling really not it. I'ma climb on top. I'ma rock your spot. We gon' flip around. I'ma pin you down. I'ma pin you down. I'ma pin you down. I can be a lady in the streets, or I can be a freak in the sheets. 7 different acts of the week. Tell me what you want and what you need. It make it so all and show me you want it. I get to feeling when you get to calling. You tell me, baby, come fuck me right now. I tell you, baby, we're when we're right now. I'ma climb on top. I'ma rock your spot. We gon' flip around. I'ma pin you down. I'ma pin you down. I'ma pin you down. Pulling your hair while you moan. Biting your lip while you groan. That got me losing control now. Baby, come fuck me some more. Bend me over, got me screaming for more. 1, 2, 3, 4, now we down on the floor. Come beat it up and show me it's all yours. Show me it's all yours. I'ma climb on top. I'ma rock your spot. We gon' flip around. I'ma pin you down. I'ma pin you down. I'ma pin you down.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the truth session, you don't get no realer than this.
Hey, look, man. I told y'all, man, we fuck with these artists,
the game, but they ain't made it play. If you think a nigga playing, watch my homies lay. Homie jammed up, I hit him with that JPEG. My nigga can't get in the club, ain't no show today. Stay solid cause you know we got a role to play. Got the wheel so you know I know it's road to take. Heart broke with smoke, passed away. Home flights to NY, made a way. You my brother and I love you, these are better days. Another day, another chapter, turn the page. I said I love my niggas like they come from my mama. I said I love my niggas like they come from my mama. Don't change on me, don't change on me, don't change on me. No, don't change on me. Don't change on me. Don't change on me. Don't change on me. Don't change. Don't change. Don't change. Don't change. Don't change. Shit ain't the same, but what ain't gon' change? I walk through the fire, I break through the rain. My niggas, they feeling my pain. Y'all in my party, you still in my brain. Nigga can't lie, I put this on the game. Yeah. Getting this paper, shit subject to change. Yeah. Diamonds and bitches and watches and rings. My niggas, we been through some things. Crackers, they bookers, they saying the thing. Bitches, they lovers, we sharing they brain. Back to back foreigns, we sharing the lane. I can recollect being broke in the game, yeah. Kicking them doors and we robbing for change, yeah. Switched up the jump, put that thing on my hip, yeah. Took a little trip, but my nigga don't trip. Nigga hit my line and I'm already here, yeah. I love my niggas like they come from my mom, yeah. I said I love my niggas like they come from my mama. Don't change on me, don't change on me, no, no. Yeah, be my homie, my home. Love is all that I show. Yeah, we all gon' go, yeah, yeah. All right, yeah, don't need no. All right, keep no. Yeah, yeah, my niggas, yeah. All right, Big Gabe. Damn. YD. All the fallen soldiers. I love my niggas.
Hell yeah, love my niggas.
Yeah. Hey. I'm just trying to fly out, hella higher. I spray, you see my fire, my shit fire. I just hope it ain't a tryout when I die. I've been rolling, ain't no liar. I'm for real fire. I've been shut down for a long time, but I'm back now. And the soundtrack of my life playing in the background. Life slow, my young dog, but the little homies trying to stack now. I just picked the bag up, my post game like Shaq now. Frankie Lou on back down, my 16s on facts now. Dip a hoe, OG, the tracks out. I'm a D-boy, I can't back down. Holy dog versions of the new 4-5. I will never lie, I'm a real dope fire. Circle any section of the city I represent. Without protection, it's some shit I wouldn't recommend. Best of friends switch, girls turn on they nigga, reverse neglect this shit. Have them trying to fuck your next to kin on some desperate shit. Hoes hella messy, these niggas be on some extra shit. I just left Detroit with a blessing, know what your blessings is. Love feelings close to the money, I'm so affectionate. Lost friends over respect cause they don't respect the shit. More or less I'm humble with niggas who least expect the shit. Be the same team I end up leaving, I exit with. Young guard exodus, I'm feeling like I'm ex with this. 2 LPs in 6 months, I'm on some big blunts. Let them all slip once, this time I'm all in. Blue strings, I'm coughing, I'm shooting into the coffin. Hello, mama giving cute brain till the calling. But I just pray she catch me when I'm falling. Cause I'm just trying to fly out, hella higher. I just pray you see my fire, my shit fire. I just hope it ain't a tryout when I die. I've been reelin', ain't no liar. I'm for real fire. I'm just trying to fly out, hella higher. I just pray you see my fire, my shit fire. I just hope it ain't a tryout when I die. I've been reelin', ain't no liar. I'm for real fire. Say you not gon' fuck with me the wrong way like I fuck with you. Got Machiavelli with me in this bitch, I think I'm busted through. I've been so disgusted, all this phony shit I must have do. Put 100 rounds in your cousins, in your truck, and in your cousin too. Detroit to my death, but every step just know I love the loot. Heavy in the struggle with the hustle, this was something new. Keep that fake, I love you shit, I'm someone you don't wanna lose. Obvious, she open like a lobby, is your nigga on some rowdy shit. I feel hella golly, these youngins is on some sloppy shit. Sloppy with me feeling little mommy, she on the poppy shit. I be just on my way, watching soul play. My advice to any of the bros is just don't change, please. My advice to any of the bros is just I'm just trying to fly out, hella higher. I just pray you see my fire, my shit fire. I just hope it ain't a tryout when I die. I've been reelin', ain't no liar. I'm for real fire.
You don't even fucking understand. Talking all that shit. Not understanding that the circumstances are the only reason why niggas still alive.
SV running the game. They trying
Wait. Okay, focus on money. Used to be broke, I was bumming. That was back then, I was done. Now I be focused on paper. Back to that money, we'll get them home later. Black and still pets, so we back in these streets. Drink a few beats. I'm on my grind for the week. Jib off some pie that was cheap. DJ re-up to design of your feet. Talking about trapping, you really don't do that. Heard a few tracks so back then when I knew that. It ain't authentic, you niggas ain't in it to win it. I'm lean on when you just a new jet. Plunging my partners, now we in position. Fuck being broke, nigga, we getting rich. Ice on my body got me getting sicker. BB and diamond, these bitches for pictures. Fighting around drums and these bitches for issues. Niggas be talking, they don't want no drama. I got some niggas that's ready to ride for me, ready to die for me. Put that on money. No calculator, I'm good with them numbers. Come with that chitlins and come with some gummers. I took some pounds and put them in a Hummer. Went down to Belma and sold by the Hummer. What is it worth, nigga? Is it your life? Cost me your once, nigga, gon' pay the price. Niggas be talking like they really want it. If I give it to them, then I'm doing life. Protected by police, they acting like bitches. Pull out your gun, niggas acting like sisters. I've been too busy, been stacking up bottles. When I get back, all this shit gon' get vicious. They got me fucked up. Just like the barber, they gon' get a touch up. Just like a psycho, they gon' make me nut up. Streets have been talking, it's time for the shut up. Shut up. Streets have been talking, it's time for the shut up. Shut up. Streets have been talking, it's time for the shut up. Shut up. Streets have been talking, it's time for the shut up. Shut up. Streets have been talking, it's time for the shut up. Streets have been talking,
I had to stay down and get it. I ran it up and I passed the limit. I got on rest when I come to your city. Perform on the stage with my blicky. Reaching my chain. Gon' kill 'em. Put some hoes in the head, nigga, we drew 'em. Pussy boy Ella, they on. We don't be known cause we do not feel them. No Hellcat, no Hemi. I'ma do the dad when I hop up in it. Let's shout out groupie, keep asking for pictures. A nigga look at me, he asked for ish. My rats too skinny. All of these rats can't fit in my skin. That nigga went broke, he ain't got no more nigga. Calamari and calamari reef. Get to my money, I'm seeing dead people. I still cost, so I keep me a heat. Out of my lonely, I ride a two-seater. Still catch your plays on the pills and the reefer. Back to down, supply the whole city. These bitches be fucking, they do not offend me. Just my designer, rock, Gucci, and Fendi. I really came from the trenches. I'm pulling up in the bed.
We appreciate you tuning in, Johnny.
Shadow. Streets have been talking, it's time for the shadow. Shadow. Streets have been talking, it's time for the shadow. Shadow. Streets have been talking, it's time for the shadow. Shadow.
You are now rocking on Blast Radio Atlanta, home with a $5 spin, a #1 station for independent artists.
Shadow. Yeah. I've been going through a thing, I've been rolling up. At this joint on repeat while niggas is slowing up. Your whole way to the peak and my shit is going up. All my new shit is beating, I'm like, you know what's up. Ain't no pressure, my baby. I got ties to the streets. I grew up fresh on the west, but I got ties on the east. She say your vibe hella fly. I say high five your physique. We made a pact, never lie, and now we riding for deep. My music come with a change of pace. It ain't no fake shit in my blood, on my angle straight. I let my demons hit my angels, I'm a saving grace. Prayers over 808s, champagne sipping as I fade away. See my music for the few who see the true in meaning. Meaning I was truer than the few who seen it. Solar mix of the dope shit, a poet's self-esteem. Hit a glitch on the plane with Pac cause he flew to Cleveland. True or even, cause I can right my wrongs. Get a jumping off this rap shit cause I right my wrongs. Just for the night alone. King with an idle arm. Shoot for the title. The hand crazy if I the wrong. Shooter like McGrady on the road. That's me the lady. That's me try to play me. You gon' have to come repay me. Couple ladies try to frame me on my mama while they blame me. My brothers definitely changed me. I've been smoking, now I'm rolling up. I just try to repeat why niggas is slowing up. Your whole way hit the beat and my shit is going up. All my new shit is beating, I'm like, you know what's up. Different than you used to. Don't match me with the new school. I'm back, I'm feeling ratchet. In my back, I got my two. Here, hella healthy, saucy stripping on my new shoes. Shorty tryna fuck that SOS.
Wait,
on my shoes.
Yeah, you got the body dog like your little arm and be on the
that shit still on my heart, so this for dip, cause you my dog, it ain't no mercy, not at all, nah. Hoping to see the night, blow it arenas like smoking at a Dave Chappelle show, I flow at the speed of light, Gilbert arenas like, I'm cooking every session, I'm dropping troops at the upper level, these devils testing. Really flex, I'm on my blade shit. Boss up, weak writers get tossed up. Big double cross, you cross us. 3 G's in a raw leaf, my mixtape on off up. My little G in the background, like big homie, they all suck. Pressure by the zip, I'm blowing this with no rules. Got little baby trying to sell my dick inside me, bro. Wrong dick. Cause my game come with a change of pace. If you were lame and you stay in your place, I bang this for my state. Chill with all that dog talking. Shooter like McGrady on the road, I put a lady, pray for folks who try to play me. You gon' have to come repay me. Couple haters try to frame me on my mama while they blame me. My brothers definitely changed me. I've been smoking, now I'm rolling up. Let this joint on repeat while niggas is slowing up. Your whole way hit the peak and my shit is going up. All my new shit is beating, I'm like, you know what's up.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the Truth Session, you don't get no realer than this.
They gotta pay me to speak, tell them gowns in the feet. Yeah. I been getting it out the mud, check the bottom of my cleats. Yeah. If you ain't grinding like me, how the you gon' compete? Yeah. Always keeping it 100, all on me. Yeah. She wanna come to the bricks, heard this is pretty lit. Yeah. Lit is in the city, now she with the clique. Yeah. Ride around with her. and I keep a bad. Yeah, let him trap me. I'ma get his crew here. It really be I can buy your whole clip with a swipe. Business credit got me feeling I got them Frankenstein, bring them to life. We was in the hood, getting off the work. Look, baby, you ain't my type. Hell no, I don't need no wife. Married to the money, she treat me right. Carry 50, 100, ain't like. Gotta be bad if you wanna be paid. All that every time you get in that fit. Her friend's skinny, but that monkey looks thick. Come here, little baby, let me go flip. Ice on, but I ain't no lid. Thought about myself, that was the trick. All my they give me this stick. I specialize when we walking in. Just bet the gadget when I pop out this. Choppers on your head, we'll make it quick. Decide a baby dancing on you. How much you made? Don't worry about this. All you need to know a young rich. I'm about to get booted, so trying for pitch. Too much struck out.
Everybody in that.
You look good, don't you? All the baddies in the hood want to get Hey, I'm feeling good, homie.
Get everybody in that thing.
A good moment, I work a long nights. We was in the kitchen, be like, Mike, yeah. Ain't say no days off. 3 8-hour shifts, I'm paid off.
That's your charge.
Paid off.
In the
I
game.
can see it's like on. Can't take no days off. This make me feel like I'm laid off. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's good. It's good. Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Hey,
man. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Girl Big Show on Black Radio Atlanta.
Nice to see you.
Hey, for sure, man. We got Gabe Lustman in the motherfucking building, man.
Was good.
Look, man. Well, first off, I want to tell everybody where they can find you on social media. I'm getting a little volume over there. Yep, that's you. Yeah. Where you at on social media? You know what I'm saying?
You can check me out on social media, Gabe Lustman. That's GABELUSTMAN. You can check me out YouTube /Gabe Singing. All my music is under Gabe Lustman, my name, so you can find me that way.
Word, absolutely. Yeah. So, Gabe, how long you been doing music?
I've been doing music for probably May of 2006, so it's been.
Oh yeah, man, it's been a minute.
That's 16 years.
That's a grip. Yeah.
It's been a long time. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so, was music your first love, or was it the acting?
No, music for sure. Music was definitely my first love. Acting was kind of just like a bonus, being in the right place, right time.
Okay.
Like when I moved to Atlanta, the tax credit for the independent filmmakers was like 2011, I think, and they gave them like $5 million. So all the movies started coming here, and they flew in all the principals, and then they did extras. So I did extra work, and then I kind of stumbled into some stuff. But it's fun. Don't get me wrong. Right. But music is definitely my first love. I don't like memorizing none of that stuff. But I mean, I'm gonna do it though.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, sure. Okay. And so, what's your favorite thing about doing music?
My favorite thing about doing music is really just the way like it inspires people when they hear what I do, and just how it makes me feel. It's like a therapy. It's like journaling. You know what I'm saying? And it's just. I don't know. It makes me feel like complete. It makes me feel happy.
Word. I feel that.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's a different answer than we've ever gotten. So yeah, I feel that. And so, like, tell me what was like your earliest memory of like you doing music?
My first memory of me doing music was probably like it was like singing in my parents' house with my karaoke machine. To some of my favorite artists like Brian McKnight or Mario, Boyz II Men, Michael Jackson, H-Town, stuff like that.
Or so those were like some of the artists that inspired you, or did you have others that you really, really listened to and wanted to like?
I mean, my top people would probably make Mario would be like right there. Turning Point was my first album.
Okay.
Usher, Chris Brown, of course. Boyz II Men, Michael Jackson.
Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much like that.
And then, so how would you describe like your style of music if someone was asking you?
I would say like my music is like R&B pop, so it's like it's still got influences of like like boy band and stuff like that. Because I listen to Justin Timberlake. I forgot to mention him. He's like definitely my number one favorite artist. But I would say a boy band kind of new age, R&B pop, but it's not like Donnell Jones and Charlie Wilson R&B or Joe Thomas. I love Joe Thomas music, but it's just me. You got to check it out.
Absolutely.
I mean, I like some of those names that you gave out. That's like the old school R&B, like
good artists, right? And then when you say check it out, you know, I mean, since we got a couple songs, I say we go ahead and we get into it and we check it out.
Right. Let's
so
do that.
The first track we're gonna play is this "Good Girl Turned Bad." You want to go ahead and introduce it for everybody?
Yeah, hold on one time. So we got special guests in the building, and this is the man who actually produced the track.
Okay.
His name is Trap De Niro, so I want to give props to him.
Man, shout out to Trap.
Yeah, he's got a name. You can look him up on all music. Google him. You know, if you get lucky, you might meet him in a studio. But he's, you know what I'm saying.
He moved the shit.
Yeah,
we get it.
He's a ninja, like you know what I'm saying. So if you catch him, you catch him. But I got lucky. I met him.
Trap De Niro.
Yeah, Trap De Niro, produced by Trap De Niro. The song's called "Good Girl Turned Bad." It's your boy Gabe Lustman. I'm rocking with On Blast Radio ATL. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think about that for a second.
You good?
We should do you another song.
Yeah.
That's trap.
Yeah, that's your heart.
Good girl, turn it back, now she got the back. Good girl, turn it back, ain't no going back. Good girl, turn it back. Good girl, turn it back. Work the pole like she on it. I was baby shipping, now she know it. Yeah. Good girl, turn it back, now she got the back. Good girl, turn it back. Started off in college, now she on a ball. Addicted to the fast life, now she wants some more. If she ain't got it, she can get it by the bar.
Yeah.
She get everything she want. I didn't come to just bust it up. I know you chop it till the morning. If it ain't about money, you don't understand. Get it by yourself. You don't need a man. Good girl, turn it back. Now she got the back. Good girl, turn it back. Ain't no going back. Good girl, turn it back.
All the way around.
Good girl, turn it back. Work the pole like she on it. I was baby shipping, now she know it. Yeah. Good girl, turn it back. Now she got the back. Good girl, turn it back. Good girl, turn it back. Now she got the back. Good girl, turn it back. Ain't no going back. Good girl, turn it back. Good girl, turn it back. Work the pole like she on it. I was baby shipping, now she know it. Yeah. Good girl, turn it back. Now she got the back. Good girl, turn it back.
That beat, though.
I mean, everything's so crispy. You know what I'm saying?
You are now rocking On Blast Radio Atlanta, home with a $5 spin and your #1 station for independent artists.
Yeah, man.
Man, hell yeah. Okay.
Everything's so crispy on that
No,
motherfucker,
it was.
All the way around.
Man, look. So tell me, what was the inspiration behind that song?
Man.
Good
like what he's about to
bad.
say.
Yeah.
Man, honestly, we had a really good session. It was like one of our first couple times getting in the studio together, me and Trap De Niro. And it was just like the last song of the night. You know, it was like 3:30, 4 in the morning, and I was like, let me just mess around and do. I had a couple shots. I was like, like I was just playing around, and it was like a demo. Like I didn't really take it serious. I didn't do no backgrounds, nothing. And then played it back later on, and it kind of grew on me. And I was like, this might be something. And it's the ones that you don't think are going to be something that are something. It's the ones that you think are masterpieces that are the fillers.
Yeah.
And it's like, dang. So it just ended up being something, and people like it. It's different.
Yeah. It was just like, he said, damn, I like that shit. He was talking about his own shit. Like, I like that shit.
Yeah. Word.
I mean, I just create so much music that, like, I have a pick of so much different things. You know, because I feel this way this day, make this. I feel that way that day, make that. It just, you know, there's a lot of variety, so I could pick, you know.
Right. It's dope to have a deep catalog like that. That way you ain't. I mean, I just said you can say you working hard, but your catalog is so deep. When you get ready to put out something, you can pick from whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it don't be hard to come up with that project.
That song is fire. And then we got some real talk, so a whole lot of agreements and what y'all got going on over here. So yeah, man, the track, it was definitely dope. I fuck with it. It's a vibe, you know what I'm saying? It definitely bring you up, high energy type of feel. Right. But it still got that hell yeah. So I rock with that. So tell me, when you do get into the studio, are you a person who like to write inside the studio? Do you write? Do you just go in there and freestyle? Like what's your your method?
It changes every time. Like sometimes I'll go in there and freestyle everything off the top in 10 minutes. Sometimes I'll sit down and, I'll write a hook and then have to build it and think for a second. you know, sometimes I'll be in the studio with Trap De Niro and he'll play a loop and then we kind of build the song around that and I'm singing along. He makes the drums. It just depends on like where I'm at, who I'm working with or whatever. But
Yeah.
you know, I write all my own music and stuff, and I do co-writes here and there with like close people. But I feel like nobody can tell my story better than me. So typically, I don't really like to sing other people's like lyrics because it's kind of hard to re-emulate who they are. I just got to be who I am, you know.
No, I feel
so
it.
Looking at your background, you kind of been all over. I mean, a lot of different places, and you've been around the music industry for a while. So moving to Atlanta, what's different about music now than when you first started, when you came up?
I mean, back then there was like, I guess like that's a tough question, but Atlanta is like a mecca, so it's like there's no rules here. Like in Minneapolis and smaller places, Iowa or whatever, there's a lot of like, those are the people who are dope. That's the sound, and they're not used to like new and fresh things. So like in Atlanta, what I like about Atlanta is like they're ahead of the curve, and they're like tastemakers here. So everybody copies the swag, and they say what's cool, and then everybody follows. So that's kind of the same thing with the sound. Like cats ain't afraid to try new things and stuff like that. So it's like it was a great place to just come here and kind of find myself, and through the music, through fashion, through who I am as a person, you know. And it's like a mecca, so it's like magic, you know. It's dope.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
absolutely.
You got a whole bunch of different nationalities
and absolutely
everything here. So,
and the music scene is really, really dope. When you link up with the right people, it can really be an amazing experience.
Yeah,
absolutely, that's for sure. So tell me, what do you think is the toughest thing about doing music?
I think separating like your personal life from being an artist is tough. It gets harder as you come up. You know what I'm saying? Like to relate to people and just, you know, finding that time to just be Gabe and just do normal things. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're chasing your dreams so hard and working so hard to get to where you're going. You got to remember to, you know, take care of yourself, meditate, eat right, like, you know what I'm saying? Have friends. You know what I'm saying?
Grounded.
That's probably the thing right there.
I feel sure. That. Yeah. Okay. So, what advice would you give to any like upcoming artists who want to sing? Like, you know, the R&B. Pop, well, pop is still has a good strong hold, but R&B in a lot of sense has kind of fell off. So, what would you tell any upcoming artists that, you know, looking to be a singer and advance, you know, in that genre?
Make sure you're passionate about what you're trying to do, because it's not going to be easy. And when it gets hard, the passion is going to keep you going. You know, if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, you're gonna tap out. When, you know, you're not gonna. It's a marathon. You know, it's not a sprint. Yeah. So that's one thing. Another thing would be get in the studio, work on your craft, understand your sound, build your confidence as a writer, as an artist, performer. So when you get in front of the people who cut the checks and can change your life, that they don't feel that nervous energy, and that they know that you come in there.
That's a good one. I don't think I've heard that one. That was a good one.
You know, confidence is really important, man. Sometimes the confidence will sell you before anything else. You know, that's why a lot of these artists who just think and know they the shit, they get on, even though sometimes they be trash. Because, you know, I mean, your energy it radiates, and people can actually feel your vibration in certain things. And so, hey, man, you vibe high enough, you might be able to slip and slide your ass on the cruise shit.
A YouTube video the other day. It was an interview. I think it was Method Man and some other rappers. He was like, "You're supposed to have that energy about yourself. Like you're supposed to think you the shit. Otherwise,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
If
otherwise,
you don't, bro, then people gonna look, man. Let me tell you, when you don't know yourself, people get to telling you who you is, and you start to believe in them. So it's important for you to know who you are, for you to stand on that. And confidence is just you standing firm on who you are and knowing who you are. That's all that is. Don't let people fool y'all with this. You too cocky and be humble and all that other shit or whatever like that. Man, I read a post and it said, man, you know, pretty much like fuck being humble, be modest. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, being humble makes you, like you try to lower your level to be on the level of other people or whatever like that. And being modest just means sometimes you can hold back just a little bit. Don't give them too much, you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that. But it don't mean, oh nigga, don't be yourself. You know what I'm saying? No, you gotta fall down a couple pegs or whatever like that. Like no, man. Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. Fuck all that. We don't do that, man. You know, let your light shine and be who you're meant to be or whatever, because you don't know how your light is gonna ignite the next light or whatever. And sometimes that comes from you just being confident and you just being yourself. So I think that's very important. Absolutely. Man, we're gonna get into some more of this music, man. We got another one. This one, I guess, what is this? Meet Up?
Yeah, Meet Up. Yeah.
All right. So look, man, I'm gonna introduce this one, man. This is my fam Gabe Lustman, man. Meet Up. You got a story behind the song?
Man, Meet Up was just a vibe. I was recording down in you know, I got this is a long story. We'll be here all day. This is Meet Up, Gabe Lustman, Meet Up. We'll get
into the story after the fact. All right, that's what's up. Hey, look, there it is.
Yeah. A guy named Thomas Kreger. I met him on YouTube. But I bought the rights though.
Tell me, do you got pleasure to the club? I ain't gonna flex, I'm tryna fuck. Tell me if you're down to meet up. Meet up. Do you got pleasure to the club? I ain't gonna flex, I'm tryna fuck. Tell me if you're down to meet up. I can keep a secret. Tell me, can you? I don't need a reason. All up on you. You ain't gotta lie. I know you wanted to. Let's have an after party. Put my hands on your body. Is you drunk? Tell me, do you got plans to do the club? I ain't gonna flex, I'm tryna fuck. Tell me if you're down to meet up. Meet up. Do you got plans to do the club?
I gotta be at the studio in like 15 minutes. So we just like wrap it up after this one. Yeah, that'd be cool. Right?
Just drop up in the
like 20, 30 minutes.
You said you up tomorrow.
You're gonna be a little late there, Gabe.
It's all good though. Like that. Like us. We come in and do what we gotta do.
Right.
Respect. That's how we move too. I got a couple really dope artists I'm gonna send your way too that need to interview. Singers.
Word. Yeah, I was telling them we want more singing. Definitely. I mean, you know, the hip hop and the rappers, they shouldn't do their music or whatever.
It's out here, this shit.
I want to hear
I like hip hop, but you know, I feel like it's a time for singers right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wide open.
Yeah, wide open.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the Truth Session, you don't get no realer than this.
Man, Gabe Lustman. Look, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, look, you gonna have to sing something for me. I don't know. Man, you don't look like you sound. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can believe it just coming up out of you, bro. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
getting late. Is you drunk?
Okay.
Tell me, do you got plans after the club? I ain't gonna flex, I'm trying to love. Tell me if you're down to meet up.
Well, there it is. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, man, tell me about it.
Hey,
y'all make sure y'all tap in with Gabe Lustman. Y'all can find him on Instagram at Gabe Lustman. Y'all already know y'all can find him on his YouTube. What he said, Gabe singing. All right, look, man, and of course, all his music is everywhere under Gabe Lustman. Y'all make sure y'all mess with this man. Amazingly talented. Right. You definitely got to come back through. I know you got to get out of here, man. He got a level working man. He like, man, look, I got to get to the studio, man. He gonna be running late and everything like that. So we definitely appreciate you sliding through.
You, Thank you for having me, man. Look, Good Girl Turn Bad out now. The video drops on Friday. Hey. Shout out to Trap De Niro production on that. Thank you to everybody for having me here.
No, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. You have a good night, bro.
Yeah. Put in some good work.
Oh, right. Hey, we didn't get pictures this time, so definitely you got to come back, man. We'll get some photos. All right, for sure. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Look, man, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to throw in this last one while he makes his exit. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Gabe Lustman, all right?
I heard you got a new man. I hope it isn't true.
Get inside money, see the stars on the roof. Tired of all these bitches, I just wish I lay with you. I know it sounds crazy, gotta tell you that it's true.
No, it's a pleasure, man. We got to talk to you. I'll have you on this time. Yeah. Radio ATL. And then our personal is in the bio. Absolutely.
I'll be surfing on the road. In a world that everybody fake.
Say Thurst. What up, mommy? Man, bring your ass on over here. Don't sit down, man.
You just want some space and then they chase you down. They want to post the They want to let down. When times get hard, don't want to be.
We got this, man.
You know what I mean? You got a new man. That isn't true.
Oh, yeah. I'm real good. You hold it down, man. You know.
Tired of these bitches, I just wish I lay with you.
I can do what I can do.
I tell you that it's true. Girl, it's true.
Yeah, man, Gabe, you got my foot.
Yeah.
It's true.
On the spot. Her water was ready. That's how you know.
I wasn't gonna believe him until it came out. You know what I'm saying?
He sound just like her.
No, he do.
Yeah. We're running into a lot of artists like here lately that are really like saying any artist that can really say like
everybody really can't sing in the studio.
Right.
For real, man. I mean, quite a few live singers. You know what I'm saying? I pray for R&B to come back. You know what I'm saying? Come back with a vengeance. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm trying to manage hip hop artists. I want R&B. You know what I mean?
Like right now for R&B artists to kill it.
No, it's a lot of opportunity.
Find that one hit, it's a rap.
Yeah.
Change the game.
I definitely agree.
You are now rocking All Blacks Radio Atlanta, home of the $5 spin and #1 station for independent artists.
Yo, man, let me tell y'all how my man Gabe Lustman came in here, man. He hit us with the okie doke because I'm like, whoa, man, I was not expecting such a powerful voice from him. And like, I mean, look, he did not look how he sound. You know what I'm saying? And he said, look, he even said, man, I get that all the time. Or whatever, but
on the spot,
so, right, man, he dropped that thing right there, straight like that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, you don't believe me? I got something for you. No, for real.
It proceeds to kill it.
But hey, man, we got my fam Jay Thurst in the building, man. Look, apply pressure, you know, snap judgment. You know, man, I'm gonna let you go ahead and tell all these folks who you are. Tell them where they can find you at on social media.
Well, basically, you can find me on Snap Judgment LLC on Instagram, Jermaine Snap Thurst on Facebook. You know, Snap Judgment basically is, you know, self-knowledge over power. You know, we have a lot of people out here, you know, we follow the book, but we can't live nobody else's life. So basically it's more like living off experience out here in this world, not even in these streets, in this world. Yeah. So that's where I come from.
Oh, that's some real talk, man. Like, cause there is no book to this. And, you know, everybody, they be like, so the one thing that I can't get with people is not we, because it's not me. You know, so I'm not going to include myself in it. But so many people, they have like, you know, all these ideals and you know, ways of being that have been passed down to them, or things that they've seen, or things that they heard, and you know what's right and what's wrong, and what you should do and what you shouldn't do, and all these other things. And it's just like, you know, as time passes on, things change. Yes. And it's like, so we still living by many rules, laws, things like that. That old ass white man, then, you know what I'm saying, they set up or whatever like that, you know, and still living by these ways, and it's ridiculous. Even when it comes down to the police and stuff like that, you know, the police didn't have police until black people got free, and they needed somebody to try to watch after us and whatever like that. And round us up. Exactly, man. It wasn't nothing but fucking slave catchers that turned into policemen or whatever like that. And so, yeah, man, I completely agree that we have to change our way of thinking, because look, what worked for everybody else, I know that don't work for me. I don't live my life according to other people, and I don't live my life according to what other people or what society feel is right or wrong or whatever like that. Man, you know, you only got one life to live, and you got to make your choices. And then the only way that we can evolve and change is if we're willing to stand on who we are and move how we want to move throughout the world.
And you know, and learn to have somebody talk to you, not at you. Know the difference. Right. You know, as we growing up, you know, I always use the motto: we was raised right, but we was taught wrong, because our parents didn't really know. There's no really a book on parenting, on living life. Right. You know, we all look at God, but his book, the Bible, but the Bible don't go through things I went through. You know, so I ain't see him get arrested, get away from his kids, lose his family and stuff like that for me to come back. So that book, you know, it gives me a sense, but it's like I'm living off experience. I can show you that I can be a felon, I can go to prison, but I can still after that be somebody when I get out. They have us thinking once we do something and we are labeled that all of a sudden you're proud. That's it. And it's more than that. There's more than just that White House and picket fence. But once you get that, you're still not finished. There's still something else after that. Right.
Absolutely.
And
unfortunately,
especially for us,
that don't mean nothing for us, man. You know, you gotta have more than that, and you gotta do more than that, and you gotta be on point every fucking second of every fucking day or whatever like that. You can't fall, you can't slip, you can't make no mistakes, man, because everybody is looking at you like you're a fucking spectacle. You know what I'm saying? And they're waiting on you to slip up. They're waiting on you to make a mistake, and so they can just fry your ass. You know what I'm saying? And it's ridiculous. We got to do better, and we got to learn to love and appreciate one another a whole lot better. That's for sure. But we also have to find a place of understanding bruh, like, I'm so big on like an agree to disagree. Because bro, I don't have to agree with you.
It's just because that right there is just your opinion.
Absolutely, you know, we all have.
We wasn't taught as youngin', and I teach my children because I'm raising my 2 children on, especially when they get to high school. You got to learn on what a friend is. You know, you teach them early. We haven't learned on how to be in relationships and friendships until we get older and we mess up. But you got to teach them when they're young, because young is when they're in high school and they're learning on who's going to be who. So we have to teach them early. So when getting them long relationships, they're not in the relationship to try to keep a man or keep a woman around. Is because if my child comes home with a guy that I don't disagree, and if I haven't taught her about a friend, she's still going to mess with that guy to try to prove to me that he is somebody. But to me, I'm giving her the warnings, but not showing her and warning her on what the signs are so she can agree with it herself. And once we get out here in this real world, we get lost.
Absolutely.
You know, we tore up. And this is when people talk to us and they show us, and they can tell on how you talk on your experience. It's like, look at your diploma. Your diploma does not have a number, a social security number on there. Nope. So when you go to a job and they say you have your high school diploma, they don't know it's what you tell them. Yeah. You tell them, I got it. They're not going to go in the computer and look it up. Right. I can go and be around somebody in a college degree and say, yes, I have my bachelor degree, and go get an interview and talk to somebody like I'm a bachelor degree, and he will believe me. Right. You got to bring it there. So it's on OGs, and even OGs, older folks, not just talking to these young fellas, but also showing them. Yeah. So this is what Snap Judgment does. I'm out here showing, like, I messed up. My era was hot. I messed up during the opportunity of life. But guess what? I'm back. And as I'm back, I'm teaching my kids at the same time. So we all both working on each other. I just have to sit here and wait, and I'm waiting for my child to do that. You know, I hear a lot of excuses out here in the world on when they have children, I stopped because of this. No, the world is here before you, and it's going to be here when you leave. Right. But you have to realize that the world is here to make memories, not excuses.
Yes, there it is.
If you don't make the memories for just yourself and everybody else, don't chase money, chase opportunities. When you chase opportunities, all that money and material stuff will come right along with it. I'm just proof of it.
Now that's very real. That's real. Man, I couldn't agree with you more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sitting there and you dropping this shit that this one we be dropping on their ass around here, because look, man, I tell them all the time, it's all connected, even with these artists. So, you know, we focus on catering to the artists and, you know, and helping them and teaching them and everything like that. But guess what, man? If you don't have your life together, there's no way you're going to be able to pull a music career together. Nope. You know what I'm saying? And so it all starts with you. It all starts with looking in the mirror and making a decision about yourself and how you going to move. You know what I'm saying? And what changes you going to make that's going to improve your situation or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we so easily get plagued at statistics, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, the truth is, a lot of things we just accept. We lie down and we accept it because we feel like we can't do better, or there's nothing more out there for us, or that we're made to believe that. And no, man, I don't care how old you are, you know, or what you got going on in your life, or what things you done been through, or the things that you lacked, or whatever like that, man. Like, once you become an adult, you have the choice.
You have the choice
to live whatever life it is that you want to live. And if you're not living that life, then you got to look in the mirror. You can't turn around and blame other people or anything like that, because it's all on you, man. I just seen homeless people turn around and become fucking millionaires. You hear and you read about the stories all the time. So you can come from nothing to have everything that you ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? It's in you, not on you.
It's
what
crazy the relationships that we done made. Like we met you through, you know what I'm saying, through another person. Just our whole network. Your story is crazy. Like, and that's what we like to bring on. Bring people like you. Your stories.
It's more of, you know, these people, these young cats think hustling is just selling drugs. Now, when you hustle, you are not hustling just for the drugs. Like I said, you're not hustling for the money. You're hustling for opportunities. When you are here hustling, you're going to meet people who are hustling like you. But not be hustling what you're hustling, but they just like your ambition. You know what I mean? They like your talk. Man, I like the way you move. And that's how you connect friends. And when you get further on and they see you consistently doing something, help those that's going to help you. Don't help those that's hot. I've learned to rock with people who are doing something with people. You know what I'm saying? You can't take everybody with you. That bus is not big enough for all that. And if you stick with them, that energy is going to keep you there for a long period of time. There was a time when I had four felonies. I had 4 felonies and 2 misdemeanors, and I was just raising my 2 kids. And it was like with a $9 job, I was like, I know I was going back, but I didn't. Now look at me, 5-6 years later. I got 2 businesses just opened up. On my lounge that's going to open up on Labor Day. I got me a beauty salon. I got my podcast. So I turned those 4 or 5 misdemeanors charges into businesses now. So that's what it was. It was preparing me for the next level. Right. You're not going to sit here and blow up overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. And the sign is not going to be what you want. It's going to come in different symbols. Trust me.
Absolutely. But you got to tap in and you got to be in tune. And the only way you can do that, man, is being in tune with yourself.
That's right.
You got to know yourself. That's why I be talking to y'all so much about digging deep, man, and looking in the mirror, bro, because look, if you don't know who you are, somebody gonna tell you who you is, bro. You're gonna fuck around and believe their ass, and you're gonna be off on the wrong motherfucking path. You're gonna be so far away from your divine plan that it's gonna be ridiculous. So you gotta make sure that you take that time to learn yourself. Everybody, look, man, everybody wanna have friends. Everybody wanna be in a relationship. Everybody feel like they gotta have somebody. Let me tell you, man. The hardest thing you're gonna ever do is sit alone and look at your own fucking self, bro, and be cool with the person that you see, the good, the bad, and the indifferent, or whatever like that. That right there takes strength, bro, because from that point on, the way you move and how you move, that's all on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put that shit off on nobody else or whatever. Like, exactly.
It's not your friend's fault. It's not your mother and father's fault. Remember, you ain't asked to be here. So guess what? There's no line or no script for you to do it. There's no parents for you to do it. Either you got good parents or you don't. But don't blame it on it because they're self. You're here breathing the same air they're breathing. You're looking at the same thing they're breathing. You might be in the same house, but once you get it together, you find out who you are. You're not going to be what your parents want you to be. You be who you are.
Absolutely.
Who you are, and find out what makes you happy. Then you just fly along with it.
Yeah.
You know, I like kicking knowledge. I like talking because I was raised like that. Those are things that I was lacking growing up. Until once you get locked up, now people want to talk to me. Now people want to write letters. Where was you at when I was in the midst of making this money and doing all this stuff, rocking with crews? Y'all wasn't there. But when I get locked up, nobody's coming to see me. Nobody's writing me, which I didn't care because I can make money. But nobody's going, forget me. What about my family? Well, take care of my family, make sure they're all right. Making sure my baby mom is all right. But that right there broke up family. So it's more like, you know what? It's not nobody's fault but me. Nobody put that pack in my hand. Nobody put me. It was me.
And you realize, man, the streets don't love you, bro. Y'all put all that love and all that energy into these streets, but the streets, they don't love you back, bro. They don't, man. There's only 1 or 2 ways you're gonna end up going down that road. You know what I'm saying?
Either dead or in jail, prison. Right now, it's even worse now. You know, they just giving out these laws where they're just giving us active with guns and stuff like that, and that's just giving us a reason for them, to shoot us. Because like if we ain't there, all they gotta do is just put in the police report. He had a gun. He's forced to do it. And we gotta believe he had a gun on him.
Even when it comes down to freedom of speech, that freedom of speech ain't freedom.
Man, let me tell you, they didn't shut you down for any. You can't say shit these days, bro. And it's like everybody, you got a right, man. You gotta fucking shut up to pacify this person and that person and whatever like that, man. And nobody has tough skin these days. No. I don't.
You know, it's this era was they were afraid to fall. You know, we fought back in our days. Like I'm 46, so I grew up in the 80s. In the 90s, where after school, we meeting outside near the bus. He fighting, and if I don't fight, my cousin gonna bust my tail. And once you find out, my stepdad might find out, he gonna whoop my tail. Then we gonna go to their house and whoop his tail again. It wasn't no gunfights. The worst you might catch is is $150, which is a razor up north, what we call it. But that's the older folks. But when it came to kids, we fought. We got our butts whooped, so you know how to fight. And nowadays, it's just more they're scared to fight and scared. That's what basically. It's the era of
scared to take a loss.
Basically scared to take a loss. Fall, man, because you don't find out who you are. You ain't gonna find out who you are in prison. I mean, you are, but you can't ain't no freedom. You just to me, you just peed out. You just pussied out. Why? It's because you ain't paying no rent. You're cable free, but you calling everybody's phone. You want somebody to send you money. You want to be the kingpin of the jail, but your family out here starving because it's rough out here in these streets. But everybody want to go to prison to be the man and be in jail for what? For what? You getting meals free.
Somebody else's. You
get somebody free.
So they get paid for you being in jail.
For real.
And they get paid for you to be in there anyway. So why are you asking your family for some bread and they need it more than you do? Your clothes get washed every day. You ain't got to wash them. You ain't got to fold them. I mean, I've been there. Feds, state, it don't matter. Calling home for bread to me, I mean, I'll be honest, that's a violation to me. You mean they'll send it when they need it, but don't be asking like yo to make sure you're trying to impress everybody else in jail because they got the same issue. You got somebody in there who don't have a family out there busting. Nigga, y'all hustle some things in there. The same thing that's in the streets is in jail. So hustle that in there, survive. Like yo, I'm good in here. I see you when I see you on my visit. You can visit me, but don't send me no bread. Y'all got to eat more than I do, and that's how I kept when I was in there. So that's what snap judgment applying pressure is. We try to interview people who are here being entrepreneurs who fail but still out here grinding. There's no age of success, there's no where you're from success, there's no color of success. Like I said, everybody out here is success. I might not be a T.I. or it might be Jay-Z, but the reason why they can do podcasts is because they already have a bright brand. You feel what I'm saying? I'm coming from the bottom with my podcast and got a nice following, and to me, it make me feel like I'm a successful ass nigga.
Hey, look, and the truth of the matter is,
some people don't have what you have. So
exactly.
Everybody's idea of success is different. You know what I'm saying? Because to some people, all the flash and all the glitz and all that glamour is overwhelming. To some people, it's everything that they want. So to some people, just want to be able to do what they love and provide for their family and be able to go on vacation every now and again. To them, that's success. You know what I'm saying? Me, I want to be able to put people in position. To me, that's success.
Right.
So to everybody, it's different. You know what I'm saying? So don't let nobody depict what success is for you. And look, and that it all boils back down to finding yourself and knowing yourself, because once you find yourself and you know yourself, then that's going to set you on the path that's going to lead you to everything that's meant for you. You know what I'm saying? Like people always,
the boyfriends, all that come in.
Look, let me tell you, everything that's meant for you is going to come. It's going to fall right into place as soon as you figure out who you are. Because once you know where you are, you're going to know where you're heading to.
You know where you're going.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not following this clique. You're not following that. You're not following your feelings. You are following your heart and your mind.
Absolutely, man. So the best thing you can do is really take that time, man. Sit and take that time with yourself. Relax, man. Get to know yourself. And look, and it don't always have to be doing certain things. You could just chill and do nothing.
Sometimes just talking to somebody.
Right.
Because sometimes somebody needs that word. Everybody can't speak. Everybody can't talk. Sometimes some people just need that encouragement. So many times people are like, yo, man, Thurst, snap, whatever you said on your Thurst Thoughts Thursdays, man, I needed that. That's what's up. That's what I do it for. I don't do this to be talking. I do it because somebody at this particular time need this, because I was there before. So if I was there before, now I'm here. Why can't I go back and do what I do? Because somebody else has been in my situation before.
At the time, you needed that.
I needed that.
And you never know how the things that you do and or say may change or inspire somebody's life, bro. It's crazy. I told you the first time I stopped doing my good morning beautiful people, I had people jumping in my inbox like what's up? What's going on with you? Like that kept me motivated. That's kept me going. You ain't posting your gym pictures no more. Like what's going on? Whatever like that. So you never know how you inspire people, man, just by getting out here and doing you. It's unintentionally.
Right.
You know
that's
what
when
I'm
you
saying?
know. That's when you know it's genuine. And that's when you know that you are something. You are special. When I stopped doing the snap judgment, because I be having so many things going on, so it hit me. What happened? What's good? You good? You straight? Yeah, but sometimes I'm taking a break. You know, I got so many multiple things going that one thing's gonna take care of everything. I just can't focus on one thing. If that don't work, then I'm gonna down myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to rock with feelings. You know, I can have 100 great posts, but that one negative would jump me off. Because you know I had to learn once I get in this business, that's what's gonna happen. People gonna do that. So you had to learn that, but that's me just so much being down on myself. And now that you are, like you said, once I found myself, it's like, okay, that's just your opinion. You're not gonna flash me. That's just one. I don't even read them no more. I don't even read them no more.
I probably never meet you, so that don't mean nothing.
Have these moments again.
You can have your opinion.
Like I told y'all folks earlier, people who feel like they have to drag you down and pull you down, that's because they trying to get you beneath them. That shows you how low they are. You know what I'm saying? Because people just want to feel bigger than you. So if you gotta drag me all the way down here, then you must feel pretty fucking low. You know what I'm saying? And bruh, give them a blessing and send them on their way. You know what I'm saying?
I learned kill them with kindness.
Man, tell me about it.
Somebody sends me a long text or they upset. God bless you, whatever you're doing, and I'm out. Like I don't read no text that got periods in it. You can't call me. You got a period on the phone. Pick up the phone. Then when I call, you don't want to answer. You want to say no. I'm blocking you. Why? I don't want to hear what you're saying. Talk to me. Let me hear it in your voice. Let me hear how genuine it is. Texting don't mean nothing to me. So if you got a period in it, I ain't reading it. Telling you. Yo, what's good? You up? You straight? Yes.
And then people just start taking them texts and all that shit the wrong way. It's like, bro, there is no tone in text. Goddamn. But the fuck y'all need to be killing me. Right? You be killing me with that. Ain't no fucking tone. I don't like your tone. Ain't no tone in text, motherfucker. That's you. That's you. Read it the way you say it. Exactly. I'm happy with it. You just read it wrong. Did I put any capital letters? All right, my tone is good. Right, exactly. That shit be crazy. Look, man. Hey, let me tell you something. So, Thurst, man, tell me what got you into. I mean, like I know you said your background and you know just the different things that you went through in your life, but like speaking and hosting and things like that. Like, how did that
what made me get into it was Rest of Soul. Like everything I do now, I do for my man Tony, Mr. Exclusive. He was a guy who. I played high school ball with his brother, and he had a little radio show here at AUMA radio all the time. So I know a bunch of artists, you know what I mean? I've been in the streets. So I know BMF and all the crew, so peace out everybody. So I know them. So when they come in town, I go to him, you know, take them to him. So he just came to me, was like, yo, Snap, you know, people need to hear your story. You know what I'm saying? You're not a was or has been. You are still live. And this was like somebody who, when I was in high school on the layup line with his brother, he giving me the throw from the ball saying, Snap, now you're going up and I'm bringing people to you. Yeah. So like I said, you never know how the world turns. So I just got into it, and that's when I started, you know, the Snap Judgment. So I just started it, and it just, what I did was just use my skills of people who I know with music and just started doing the music side. Yeah. Come in there, speak, throw independent artists that I know, look them up, because they, you know, I'm from New York, but I also went to high school and college in North Carolina. So they're not getting no burn. So, you know, a lot of people here in Atlanta getting burned. So it's like, I might as well use my time. These things got talent. Yeah. So I use my station to get them on. And, you know, they started, yo, you doing there doing your thing. So, you know, you got to get your home base around, you know, surrounding you. Because they understand you. Atlanta's trying to know me. But now you're starting to understand me because now you're starting to see, like, I'm making sure my home is getting added to Atlanta. So when I go home, they're going to treat me like I said, that successful person. Oh, yeah. No, so once he passed away, it was just more of, everybody kept saying how long, when I interviewed people, they were like, how long you been doing this? 2 months. Man, yeah, like you've been doing it for years. It's because, you know, I watched 106 in Park, and I watched Rap City, you know, watch Martin, you know what I'm saying? You know, I listened to the Breakfast Club. So all it was is just sound like, and I do host parties. So, you know, I do be, you know, doing the DJ Clue sound. So it's like, I'm used to the mic. Yeah. But what can I do to make people listen to me when I get the mic?
Make it impactful. Absolutely.
So what Snap was, I just bought Snap back because Snap was supposed to be there when I moved to Atlanta, but everything happened for a reason. So it was like, instead of just using my name Snap, because it's just like watching Power, you know, Ghost, when my name Ghost, my name James St. Patrick, you know, certain people. So it was like, I didn't want to bring Snap back. It's because Snap, some people has a bad legacy. And I didn't want to throw that out, but sometimes people need to see the badness, because sometimes you got to go to the bad to get to the good.
Look, man, the great thing about us black folks, we know how to take something bad and get that thing
flip
around
it around,
positive.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, let me tell you, that's the real shit.
It take a minute to think, but we gonna make it right. Like, hold on, you know.
Yeah, no, that's some real shit. Absolutely. Man, look, let me play some music for these people lose their mind, man. We'll be right back, man.
You already know what it is, baby.
Here. You know what the fuck going on. Hey.
On Blast Radio.
Yeah. Sport beat scrub.
What up, Mom? Deborah? And she checking in. What up, Fat? They checking in. What up? What up? Robert Hubbard, I see you checking in. My daughter Janelle, I see you checking in. What's going on, family? San Fran Club, I told you, man. North Carolina checking in hard. You know what I do. Representing for y'all. Tar Heel State.
You better start that other shit out here. It's not a game. This shit too sweet. You niggas we do claim shit don't even know about. Don't beef and we don't tweet. We handle shit with niggas sleep. Mama killed the pistol and she said she threw it.
D Rochelle, I see you checking too. Look, come on, I love y'all, man. You see y'all soon. I'll put all y'all on my taxes next year. You already know, baby. Snap judgment to the moon. I see you, Sammy.
You know how this story goes. It's one thing that you gotta know. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm anybody in millions. I be hanging around some killer bosses and some big OGs. They was playing under caught up some shit they don't even mean. Boy, you better start that.
I like this. I like this.
It's not a game. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, we're evolving around here, you know.
Ashy class in the back. Love it.
We gon' take this shit back to the street. They know how I get down. If you don't know, then you need to take the time. That's so I know folks and they gon' slide on the time that I'm in town. Got my pistol in my hand, like a dog. We take trips and we don't trip on shit.
Y'all here, baby. Y'all here. I see it. Mom, I made it, babe. I'm on TV now, y'all. I made it, Mom. I ain't on the news no more.
I be hanging around some killer bosses and some big OGs. They was playing under caught up and some shit they don't even mean. Boy, you better start.
Trying to get that Forbes magazine.
It's not a game.
Not an FBI magazine.
I be hanging around some killer bosses and some big OGs. They was playing under caught up and some shit they don't even mean. Boy, you better start that other shit out here. It's not a game.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the truth session, you don't get no realer than this.
Motherfucking right.
Hey, no realer than this, baby.
Hey, look,
it's true session, ain't that what he said?
True
Real
right.
conversation.
No, hey, absolutely. So, it's that, man. In a perfect world,
ain't no.
In a perfect world, your perfect world.
Okay.
In your perfect world, like, what would you like to see change within our community? Something that you think would be like impactful. Something that can like start.
Supporting each other, and supporting each other don't mean go out here and buy something. I mean, call on a person, see if they are right, see if they need anything. You feel what I'm saying? Not because you want something, it's because you see them grow.
Absolutely.
It takes others outside of that community for us to grow. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's funny as we grow, our own people won't support us the way we want them to.
It seems like they get further away from us.
But they come is when the outside people start loving us.
Yeah.
Then they want to start following. Oh yeah, I remember him. But come to the grain. I want to see so much love and support and community help each other, show each other. Yeah. One thing we don't do, we don't show each other how. We'll tell each other how, but we won't show each other how. So that's what I try to do. I try to show. I'm not going to see the difference. I bring it down to my children, so my children's children can be straight. Not children be straight for everybody talk about the money, all that stuff. Nah. If your kids ain't mentally right, maybe they got that money, they're gonna be broke anyway. Yeah. So you feel what I'm saying? So you gotta mentally prepare these kids, not financially prepare them, because they mentally right, they ain't gonna make no money. Come on.
They're just gonna blow it all.
They're just gonna blow it all.
Hey man. Winners don't never learn and they never find themselves. You just constantly winning. You don't never get a lesson, man. People, you don't have no appreciation or nothing like that. You know, you just out here, man. You just the good luck fool. You know what I'm saying?
What we got to teach is listen. When you fall, you're not losing. I ain't gonna say losing. You only lose when you quit. Right now, I always say it's winning and learning. When you become second, you're in second place. You're learning how to become number one. And once you get number one, you're learning how to stay there. Right. So it's no winning and losing. Losing is giving up on yourself. One thing they can say about Snap, Thurst, Jermaine, whatever you say, and people always say, man, you still out there. Of course, because I never stopped until God
Right.
Until the higher power brings me home, I am telling you, I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do to be until he calls me home. I'm going to be successful.
Those same people who saying that, they still in the same.
Still in the same boat.
Same city, same
we still
house,
talking the same thing, doing the same thing. My kids are doing more than what you are. They ain't even in high school yet.
So you know what I'm saying? You can't listen to those people because they still in the same city, same town. Ain't left outside of they 5 mile square area.
They were afraid
since they was little.
They was afraid of that chance.
Right.
I'm gonna take a chance. One thing I know
for sure.
We all know how to do everything. God gave us eyes. Just because you gave us eyes, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. It's because you gave us a brain. You're not thinking what I'm thinking. So you can't tell me on how to do something when you're not. You don't know what I'm thinking or what I'm going for, what I'm feeling. You don't know me. You might understand me, but you don't know me. Guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to go to the top. I might not go that route. I can sit here and tell you how to get to 5 points. You might take one route. You might take another route.
Gonna get there.
We're gonna get there. So don't say why you ain't take this route because I ain't feel comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got here, right? I might want to take the scenic route today. If I want to get there quicker, I'll go straight down the city.
And
Come on.
And that shit just come down to your intuition and shit like that. They say, look, man, that's knowing your motherfucking self, bro. When you know yourself, bro, you gonna lead yourself in the right direction. Your body, your mind, mentally is gonna reject the things that don't belong and that's not meant for you, bro. You gotta tap in and get in tune with yourself, bro. And the only way you can do that is by taking the time and getting to know yourself. Let me tell you, the best thing I ever could have did was take my ass to therapy. Oh my goodness.
Yo, I do that. I want to congratulate. You know, that took a lot because when I first doing that, I thought we're dumb, stupid. I don't need no doctor to tell me. But sometimes expressing yourself to somebody else,
somebody who don't have a certain type of judgment of you, somebody who just has an open ear, they're listening. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, look. We hold so much in. We are raised to shut the fuck up, mind our own business, don't talk about grown folks' business, don't this, don't that. Though. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of things that are swept under the rug that should not be. And it have us sweeping things under the rug.
But you still have us
thinking. And pushing, repressing how we feel about things or whatever like that. Like we have so many things ingrained in us from our family, from television, from society, you know what I'm saying? That it just don't resonate with us for real. You know what I'm saying?
And stop judging and downing people. You know, I want to give you a commend on this because you being young doing this, you know, you creating a platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't have all this stuff when we grew up. We ain't have, you know, the internet. We had beepers to get around, you know, and a couple of pockets and change to go to the corner store for. Yeah, I need that payphone real quick. You know, we had to work hard.
Don't let this baby pay store.
We had to work hard for where we at now.
I remember payphone.
Yeah, so all this easy stuff is they're giving us the easy route out, and we're taking it. I still want to walk. I'm walking the steps. You can take the elevator.
Yeah.
I want to be up there because when I get up there, I made it. I made that elevator. You get there quicker.
It's a different type of appreciation that you have when you really get out here and you work for what you got. You have. You know, man, this shit is not easy. People look up and they have so many different thoughts. They think, oh man, like, oh, it just happened for you or whatever like that. And let me tell y'all something. I used to get people all the time telling me like, man, why you be posting certain stuff on social media or whatever like that? Like, why you look, but because I'm a real person. Because I'm a real person. And people not going to look at me and think like, oh man, her life is just perfect. Look at her. She did this. And oh man, she had a studio and oh, she run the moving company and you know what I'm saying and whatever and she got a radio station, all that stuff. Man, I go through real life shit. Right. I go through real life shit and I post that shit so people who go through real life shit also know that they can attain all this other shit. I go through shit every day like everybody else do, but guess what? I still get out here and I go and get it regardless.
I'm not gonna ask you to help me there. I might help you put me in a position. I sell myself. Like I told you, don't give me nothing. And the same thing I tell people that I manage. Listen, I can't promise you stardom. Can't promise you rich. Yeah. That's on you. But I can promise you, I can put you at the table where you need to be. You sell yourself. I can't sell you. Because once you get there, it is on you. When somebody give me a job, yo, just give me the interview, champ. Right. I'm going to sell myself, dog. I sell anything. Don't give me the job. Let me earn it. And everywhere I went, that's what made me. I know I can do it because you got to know how to talk and be in position where people believe what you're saying. You got to have that confidence. And you got to have that swag, like you know what you're talking about. You're gonna fall. Get your ass back up, man.
That's right, man.
You gotta have that bounce back.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Bro, the knowledge is out here for you. mean, bro, you can hop on YouTube, you can listen to it.
Instead of playing that game now, watching shit, nigga, read a book for 30 minutes, dog. You know what that can mean?
You can really expand your mind out here. There's so much shit that we don't know, man. Look, and everything that you don't know and you want to know, bro, they hide that shit in a book.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? They hide that shit right in
Stop
the book.
asking Siri on your phone about all them questions. Go read the book and define it, dog.
I mean,
Go find it.
I know, and that's real, and it's crazy because you get people, and like you can't even get people to follow instruction these days. They can't even follow directions. They make me wonder if you can read. You know what I'm saying? And look, and I know we all got to start somewhere, but sometimes you do have to ask for help. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to have people around you. The one thing that my cousin always taught me, and this is something that I use in business, bro. When I meet people, I try to figure out how I can help them.
Yes, and see, I think that's why we're genuine on what we do. You know, we do it for the heart. We don't do it for the money. You know, I don't do it for the shares. I don't do it for, like I said, I do it for that one person who will call me and say, yo, I appreciate that. I need that. Good. It's because when I needed that, I couldn't get it. So I've been in that boat before.
You
the
become
people
what you
who
need.
supposed to hear is go here. We talked about right before you came here. We talked about the people who supposed to be in here. They in here.
They're in here.
Bruh, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, and I just shared a post. What was it yesterday? That said, look, man, it don't matter how many followers, how many likes, how many shares you got. Because guess what, bruh? What they said, Hitler had millions. Jesus had 12. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? So you better stop fucking playing with me, man.
I'd rather have my 1,500 because I know my 1,500.
Bruh,
I know my 1,500.
They rock with me.
They rock with me.
They fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Or different level, different terms. I know all my 1,500 people who follow me.
All these other people, man, all that fluff and all that extra shit is unnecessary, bro. Because at the end of the day, who can you call?
Exactly.
Who can you depend on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Release yourself.
And like for real, and that's how you really know, man. You better get you some solid people around you because they hard to come by. That's the first thing. But secondly, if you don't take out real genuine interest and appreciate them, then you're gonna lose them motherfuckers, bro. Yes. And that's one hell of a loss. Like, man, bro, let me tell you, the people who lost me. Sorry. I feel sorry for you.
No, but you know what's so funny is because we lose them, and you ever see them come back and be like, yeah. I knew it wasn't me. But you know, you try to act like it was me, and now you're back in my life. I knew who I was. You feel what I'm saying? I never downed you, never dissed you. I still remained me. But why you back now? Because you knew that I was that loyal person.
And
you know?
you see what we knew.
Well, for real. Look, man, all you gotta do is keep it funky with people, man. The one thing that I love that people say about me is, "Show, man, you don't change." I feel like I change all the time, but see, the difference is I'm solid. So while I change, I evolve, of course, into a better person or into a broader person. You know what I'm saying? Because we expand as we gain more or whatever like that. But bruh, my aura, my vibe, my energy, it's remained the same. Bro, you already
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me. So if you get the energy, why you?
Look,
it's because you giving me that, dog. But guess what? Inside, I know who I am. I am happy, but I'm just showing you your battery low. My battery gonna stay on high.
Absolutely,
gonna stay on high. It's gonna stay on high. We out here
for real. Absolutely, man. With that, we need to play another song. Goddamn, look, man, we dropped too many gems on that goddamn man.
Get that pen and paper, baby. The last 15 minutes, you better get it. Better get it.
Loving it just comes naturally to me. Like I didn't have to think about it. Like it's like second nature. You get what I'm saying? Like just as much as I breathe every day, that's how I love you. Just
man, Snap, who knows? We need to bring your ass through here more often, man.
Holla at me, baby. Co-host, you know,
that's right.
Take this word out here, man. Especially with these artists. That's why I do the showcase. I teach you how to artist. Teach you how to talk. It ain't just sometimes you can be the coolest dude and be louder than everybody in there. Just be cool. You feel what I'm saying?
That's why I love it.
I love it. Misha's my dude. Love that dude.
He's so chill, but his aura and his vibe stands out. No matter
that's what makes it Star just
right. That's why I said, man, you know that I first met him. Look, bro, I gotta walk up on the first time and motherfucker. Look, hey, bro, my name is Show. I got a radio station, bro. Like whatever the fuck I got going on, we gonna tap in with you.
My God, she's my dude.
From that first day,
I got a documentary coming out. So I'm doing the soundtrack to it. Like he's gonna be like one of the artists, like a freaking artist. You go ahead and do my soundtrack. You do like the music on it so they can watch it. Get a skate like, oh yo, I like his music. I know. You know what I mean? So that's my next project.
Hell yeah.
I love you.
We gotta talk about how you
That's my dude. I love
it. Like here recently, this last 2 months, like we've been like added those these other independent radio stations
I
in the
love
city to the network. Like it's been growing, man.
Yeah. Everybody been tapping in. It's been ridiculous. You know, I'm excited. That's why I'm glad about the media day. The media day is gonna be lit. And you get all these folks in there. Everybody to come sit down and chop it up, man. I just think it's a good opportunity. So, you know, man, like how often do you get so many places, like different, these outlets and one place, and you can sit down and tap in with them or whatever, and they ain't trying to charge you an arm and a fucking leg.
That black ownership, that was my first, that was dope. And that's why I put my kids like that. I was doing that first. It was more like,
the war show. And he brought some folks. He brought some folks. And it was just so nice to see so many black people all dressed up and shit like that, man. Like, it was amazing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to October.
There's a lot of ladies that wish they was you, but it ain't anyone you come second to. You're the only one trying to stand next to.
I'm gonna say, we don't need to play a song to teach that.
Please, brother, preach that.
Hey, look, but I'm playing his goddamn song. Look at that. He's like, no, you ain't gotta play that shit, bitch. Talk that talk. You know what I'm saying?
You can have the world quit asking me. When she kisses me, she do it passionately. Now I can't wait to dive in the deep sea.
Can't put into words. I'm gonna try to put words, man.
Everything about you is a special part.
Hey, look, man. So shout out to all my Detroit folks that be tapping in, man. Y'all know I gotta keep y'all tuned in to this Detroit music, man. Shout out to my fam, man. I got my brothers, my cousins, man. Everybody be sending me music from the city. Y'all know how we get down. If y'all didn't know, I definitely come from a musical family. Y'all need to go back and check out my episode with my dad and my brother on the show, man. It was super lit. Hell yeah. And so, look, man, y'all make sure y'all tapped in on Blast Radio, man. We on Live 365, 24/7, 365. We playing independent artists, y'all, man. Independent music. We got some of the dopest independent music ever. Period, man. Like,
thank you playing.
Look,
go listen.
For real, man. Like, we don't be holding them up, man. And I'm glad that these artists, like, it really shows how much talent is out here in this indie scene, because like a lot of these songs, man, like we don't have to skip through or nothing like that. Like these folks, they really out here doing their thing, and they sending some of their best work. And so I definitely appreciate that, man. Y'all keep sending that music in. Y'all know how I go down right here, man, on Blast Radio Atlanta. Your girl Big Show.
I am Jason.
The motherfucking True Session, man. Yeah. We got Step Judgment in the building, man. My favorite Thurst. Look, and so we've been talking that talk. No, man, you know, it's crazy because I've seen your show, but I didn't know how deep you get into the importance of, you know, man, just to me is of self, right? You know, self-awareness and self-development, or whatnot, and people don't really have a good, clear understanding of how that is like the stepping stones of your life, you know. That's the stepping stones of who you are and all you could be or whatever. And so we get out here and we, again, man, like I said, we chase so many different things, the material things, you know, people, whether it's friends and family and whatever, you know, I mean, we got all these different folks trying to manipulate us into doing this or doing that, or right, man, exactly. All this crazy shit, bro. It's so much out here for us, and all you got to do is go out here and get it. I don't understand like the frustration, the anger, the jealousy, the envy that be in people when you can go out here, you can create an opportunity for yourself.
You gotta get out that box. You gotta get out that environment you're in. If you're in that environment all your life and you step outside that box, be honest, you're really scared. You're hearing about the West Side, hearing about the East Side, but you go there and find out. But you're gonna still stuck. You're gonna be stuck in that little box you're gonna get. But you gotta when you go out there strong. Know who you are. Like you said, put your chest out. It's elegant. Learn how to shake a hand. Learn how to look a man in his eye when he's talking to you. You know, stand straight up. There's certain things that we don't teach our young brothers. To you can dress like a thug, but you act like a sophisticated person. That's me. You know, I can look like R. Kelly when it comes to the club, or I can look like Jay-Z, or I can look like Dipset Dipset back in the 80s if I want to.
Right.
But guess what? At the end of the day, I'm still that same person
Right.
you talk
open
to.
up your mouth, man. That's
That's
what says a lot about people. And so, yeah, man, take that time to invest in yourself, because all that's really what it boils down to. It's an investment in self when you want to learn, when you want to grow, when you want to do and be better. You know, we're not taught self-love properly.
Correct.
And so if we're taught it at all, but we're definitely not taught it properly. And so you really need to take out that time to figure out the things that you love, the things that you need, the things that trigger you, the things that make you feel uncomfortable, the things that make you sad, and the things that make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really need to take the time to deal with your emotions, because your emotions is what will get your ass caught up and off in a whole lot of bullshit or whatever like that. It's from overthinking, overanalyzing, overfeeling, you know what I'm saying? Not releasing and letting things go, and having an understanding that, look, what the energy that you're in that's what is brought to you. You know, I definitely realized when I started being more business, like when I start being more positive, you know, that those are the type of people that I attracted. Those are the type of people that came around me or whatever like that. You know, I don't talk shit about how people don't support me and all that other shit no more, because I don't have those type of people around me. You know what I'm saying? First off, like I said, I'm gonna support myself. But secondly, because I support myself, I have other people who come around and they want to support me too, just like I want to support them, because they're out here doing great things, man. Like, and people, they wonder why it's so easy for me specifically to move on and let people go and whatever like that and go on about my business, because, bro, if you're not proactive, then I can't really have you around me, bro. I don't need nobody coming around me that's gonna take me away from what I got going on, bro. I don't have time to come and pick somebody up and hold their hand and try to teach them, you know, verbatim, you know what I'm saying, exactly what they need to do in order to get their fucking life together. You know what I'm saying?
All you gotta do is just sit back and watch. Sit back and watch me. Sit back and watch me for a minute if you want to do something.
And let me tell you, if you can't figure it out from watching, then you're gonna be in a fucked up position. You're gonna be in a fucked up predicament. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'll leave that motherfucker door crack for you, bro. When I step in that bitch, I'll leave that bitch crack for you. But man, you gotta have what it takes to be able to walk through that bitch.
I definitely want to shoot some jewels to the audience.
Yeah.
Just remind yourself, the most powerful thing on your body is that tongue. Imagine if your tongue was cut off, what would you do? Now imagine if you was a Stevie Wonder or you was a Ray Charles. Imagine if you was blind and you can't see. How would you get around? What if you was handicapped and you got to push yourself around? Are you going to give up? So if you got all these accolades, if you still got everything moving and structured, you still got a way to get to the top. There's people paralyzed on the way to the top. There's people blind on the way to the top. There's people who can't talk on the way to the top. So what you rapping about? Look in the mirror and say, I woke up this morning, I got another day to get it right. Because somebody didn't. Every morning you get up. When somebody asks you how you doing, you know what? I'm great. I woke up this morning. Somebody else didn't. Trust me.
If you respond with that, the person you responded to, they're gonna be like,
look at you.
Okay.
That's a high vibe energy. Look, man, and when you do shit like that type of energy come back to you. When you tell yourself self-affirming, you know what I'm saying, positive affirmations, you know, when you do that can change your whole fucking mood. When you wake up in the morning and you decide, I'm gonna have an amazing day today.
It's your day.
Right, bro. You're gonna have a fucking amazing day. And then even when some shit piss you off, be like, you know what, bro? It's all right.
Are you testing me?
Look, for real. Hey, look, man, let me tell you, the one thing that I learned about, so, you know, I'm big on the secret and everything like that. And so, so the thing that they say about the parking space, I use that every morning when I go to the gym, bruh. I know that it's going to be a parking space for me that's up close, not too far from the door, bruh. And let me tell you, every fucking day it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for real. And so you can really think things into existence, man. My house, every car that I've ever wanted, every car that I've ever told myself that I was gonna have, bro, I didn't had it. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy. Except for my Rolls Royce, it's coming though. My Rolls Royce is coming. But every other car that I done said that I wanted, bro, I done had it. And so, like, you can really, really talk yourself into your blessings, man. And so all you got to do is believe it. You speak it, you believe it, and you work towards it, right, man? And it's gonna come to you. Keep them positive vibes, high energy all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's hard because we definitely go through things. The one thing that I learned is, bro, you only get one day to sit around and cry about it. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. So, man, after the day, you get your ass up tomorrow, bro, and we're going to dust that shit off and we're going to keep fucking moving. No, that's some real shit. That's real shit. So, look, man, Thurst, before we let you up out of here, man, I know you got a good message for these. I mean, you already gave them a good message. Bro, I'm saying, right? We're going to save something for next time. But I got a book. No, absolutely. But for all our folks out here, you know, tuned in, listening or watching, you know, give them a good message. You know, something that's going to send them off into the rest of this week with some high vibes and positivity.
Remember, yesterday was the past. Today's the present. Tomorrow's the future. Tomorrow, get yourself together. You can't change what happened yesterday. I can't change what happened 10 minutes ago. It's over with. If I can't change it, stop dealing with it. Stop crying over it. Move on. Move step. Think about how you can be better. Think about yourself a month later from now. Stop 5 years from now. A month later from now. If you're progressing, you are growing. You don't need nobody to tell you you're growing. You know you're growing. Speak with confidence. Get up in the morning, like I say. I woke up this morning. I got another day to get it right. Everybody's hourglass. We don't know when we're going home. Make time. Do it right. Make it worth something. One love.
Absolutely, man. Yo, and with that,
homie, man.
What I would say is your brain is a muscle, and so you have to teach yourself positive things. We are naturally we go to negative thoughts and things like that. We tend to talk down on ourselves, and depending upon your history and your background, you've had other people do it to you, and that's so it's like your natural reaction or your natural instinct. Speak life into yourself. Speak life, speak love, for sure. And, man, look, get you some Post-it notes, man. I got little notes all over my house.
I gotta write down now. It's memory like it used to be.
Absolutely, man. I got Post-it notes all over my house telling me how motherfucking awesome I am and how creative I am and all the wonderful things that I'm going to do and how powerful I am and how I'm a motherfucking $1 million woman.
That's right.
Okay? Sometimes you have to tell yourself, you have to remind yourself because we forget, man. Y'all forget that where we come from and what we come from. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fooled. Don't let them fool you. We come from royalty. We come from greatness.
I believe that.
You know what I'm saying? So don't think anything less. If you are living any less than that, if you don't feel royal, if you don't feel high vibing, then it's today. Make a change today.
Doing yourself a
you know what I'm
disservice.
saying?
The day before you leave, one thing I say, set mental goals, not financial goals, not mental material things.
Right.
Set mental goals.
Yes.
Trust me, you're gonna fly off into the world, bro.
Hell yeah. And in between all that, man, wash your hands, wash your ass,
Wear
wear
a
a mask.
Stay
Because
clean.
goddamn, this motherfucking COVID shit is coming
No
back.
monkey
You know what I'm
pox.
saying?
Right, man. Pay attention out there, man.
For
They're
real.
trying to come back at us, baby.
For real. Hey, man, y'all be easy. Y'all be real, man. It went down in a major way, man. Shout out to Gabe. Shout out to Jake Thurst. Y'all already know, man, we back next week. We got another one, man. Roxanne Luciano gonna be in the motherfucking building. It's going down, man. Y'all tap in, man. We out of here.
One love.